Tell them we're working on it.
Can they hear you?
Oh,
Hello.
Hello. It wouldn't be a
Welcome.
Legend Lark stream if we didn't have weird technical problems in the beginning.
Okay.
Sure wouldn't.
And then
Sure
Kat,
wouldn't.
now for your request, hold please.
Please.
All right.
Make them
While that's
taller.
happening,
Yeah, there you go.
hello, and welcome to Riverdale Roulette, my sweet babies. Today we have a very, very special episode. The four of us have all watched the same episode for the first time ever. We all watched the finale. So the other episode we're gonna have to cover next time. But we all watched the Riverdale series finale, and we all know now how Riverdale ends.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
It's a heavy burden to bear.
It is.
It's
felt
really
right.
it's really a heavy burden to bear. So yes, as always, try not to give us spoilers. We know how it ends, but there's so much more to know. I really have a lot of questions after watching this finale.
Yep.
And yeah, I think with that we can introduce ourselves. Kat.
All right. Hello. I am Kat. I use she, her pronouns. My feelings after watching this episode of Riverdale, dehydrated, slightly headachy, tissues used. I just, bittersweet.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Noelle. I use she, her pronouns. After watching Riverdale today, I feel angry at all writers as usual after watching Riverdale. I don't like writers of any type. Yeah. So that's what I feel.
Interesting.
Hi, my name is Juniper. I use they, he pronouns, and after watching this episode of Riverdale, I feel pissed off. And I want to be clear, I did cry. And I'm fucking pissed off.
Same, dude.
Similarly, I also hate all writers. So,
okay. We're having a synergistic moment.
Nice. Yeah, hi. I'm Errol, and I've been having a bit of like an existential crisis, as I sometimes do. It's not uncommon. It's very common, in fact. And let me tell you, this did not help.
That's fair.
And I cried multiple times, and I'm mad that I cried, and I'm bullshit.
Yep.
I'm pissed off.
Like, I just need to
said,
say,
"Oh no, they're in too deep."
No. I'm gonna at least in my case, I am somebody who, if I am feeling any emotion that is outside of like just feeling fairly neutral, I am crying. If I am very happy, I'm crying. If I'm very sad, I am crying. If I'm very angry, I am crying. If I'm very frustrated, I'm crying. I can't control it, and it has been a major problem throughout my life. And this just didn't help. I can't.
Well, yeah, I want to be clear. I didn't cry for any kind of like genuine emotional attachment reason. I cried because I was a victim and I was taken advantage of by bad writing.
I cried because people on screen were crying.
That too. That too. I did cry that.
They just kept being like, "Hey, think about the passage of time."
Yeah,
I didn't fucking cry. Anyway, we need to get into it.
That's
but
because
before
we
do
stopped
that,
being sensitive. But
I stopped being sensitive. I'm not sensitive anymore. I think we need to address the board quickly.
Yeah. That's right. We got the board. I'm just so excited to talk about this episode.
Yeah.
I have so many thoughts and feelings about it.
This is our beautiful board where we have, through watching really incredibly disparate random episodes of Riverdale, we have, well, mostly Kat has compiled Kat has compiled this board. We have compiled the information. And Kat, can we zoom out for a second and just see
crazy
how crazy the board is? We're deciphering Riverdale if it's the last thing we ever do. And let me tell you, watching the end didn't help.
You guys?
Nope. So many more questions were brought up by the end.
don't let me forget, before we finish stream, I have an update to the Mr. Fantastic Corner as well.
Oh, no, the Mr.
Okay.
Fantasy Corner?
Or the Mr. Fantasy Corner,
check in. Let's check in on the Mr. Fantasy Corner. There are updates. He's got a new album out. I
Mhm.
don't have it on here.
I have a crazy update.
Okay, tell me.
I mean, we
Well,
need-
No,
let's
no,
do it
no.
now.
We
You have to
because
save it for the end?
we're gonna need a palate cleanser at the end, and
Yeah,
so
Okay.
the
Okay.
levity.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well,
That's
for
fair
those who
enough.
don't know, Mr. Fantasy is the actor who played Archie. This is what he's doing now.
Mhm.
So
I mean, I'm
Or
sure
is
it's a
it?
different guy.
Or is
it's a
it?
different guy. He
Yeah.
Or
refuses
is
to
it?
break. He refuses to break kayfabe, and I really respect that about him. So anyway,
It
we won't
could be.
spend-
He looks just like KJ Appa, who plays Archie. I said Richie.
Yeah, and he hangs out with former Riverdale
Mhm.
actors Cheryl, Veronica. The names of their actual actresses I don't know, but you know.
Yeah.
Cheryl
Yeah.
and Veronica.
Yeah.
Their
So
legal names.
their legal names. Anyway, we won't spend too much time on the present because we're only in 1950, but there are a
Yeah.
few things I do want to go over. You know, our basic characters, we've got Jughead. Jughead's in a gang called the Serpents. Jughead's
Jughead.
got a wild
He's a
connect-
writer.
He's a
Oh.
writer. He's a
Mhm.
weirdo.
He's literally a writer.
His dad is in a gang. His grandpa's a dead. Thank you. His mom is the new Fizzle Rocks dealer in Riverdale. He's got a sister named Jellybean. He's got a half brother with that he shares with his girlfriend Betty. Betty's
hate to
dad
hear
is
that.
a serial killer called the Black Hood. Her mom is a reporter. She went like way too deep undercover in a cult. They have kind of a weird, rocky on again, off again relationship.
But remember, it is the 50s.
Right, this is all present day. I wanted to cover some of this
Yeah.
because it all kind of does come back up in the last episode. So
Right.
she's got a sister, Polly Cooper, who got pregnant by Cheryl Blossom's brother, who was dead by the end of season 1. We've never seen him alive except after he was resurrected. We'll get to that.
Yes. We will.
But yeah, so she had twins. She ran away to a cult. The cult took her twins. I don't know that we've ever quite know what happened to her after that. Speaking of Jason Blossom, he's the twin brother of Cheryl Blossom. And Cheryl Blossom's insane and we love her. She's iconic. She's a lesbian. She's like obsessed with Josie of Josie and the Pussycats. We love it. Oh, also by the way, Betty's
was
serial
really,
killer
really
dad
delayed.
passed. Betty's
That's a
serial
long time
killer
ago.
dad did pass on serial killer genes to her, and she has like a trigger word: tangerine, tangerine, tangerine. And then she becomes Dark Betty.
Yeah.
That's fine. Anyway, Cheryl Blossom, her family's also fucked up. We won't spend too much time on it. I'll just
Yeah,
scroll over
it's too
here.
fucked up to really even
Yeah, it's
get
not-
into.
I don't think
It's
relevant
It's
to the
so
episode
messed
either.
up. Her grandmother is like in some seasons she's very cool, in other seasons she's very much not cool. So
Yeah.
unclear what she's like.
Yeah.
Betty's best friend is gay Kevin. He's gay. He has two defining characteristics. We say this every episode. Two defining characteristics.
Happy
He is
Pride Month.
gay,
Happy Pride.
He is gay and he's very easy to
Easily
manipulate.
manipulated.
Easily manipulated.
Let
His
me
dad
comment.
is the sheriff. And again, the sheriff kind of is like, in some seasons, cool dude, supportive dad. In other seasons, total shit heel. So like
Yep.
Riverdale and consistent characterization.
No,
Never.
particularly of the parents.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
parents,
the parents are
all over the fucking board.
all over the place.
Mhm.
Anyway, back to Cheryl. She's dating Tony Topaz. Tony Topaz is a Southside Serpent as well, and she's also like the photographer for the school newspaper. We haven't talked about that in a while, but she is that. Like,
Yeah, that's
we
right.
forgot about that.
I feel like it can't be very relevant because it hasn't come up like ever again.
Yeah, she gets into all other sorts of things. But anyway, we don't really need to talk much about the serpents today or the
No.
jingle jangle. Oh
No,
yeah, let's
the
talk about
cults.
Veronica. Veronica Lodge. She
For
has, like,
once, we don't need to talk about her dad.
yeah, we don't need to talk about her dad. In season
Yeah.
7, her parents don't
She's
appear.
gonna
and
be
that's for
okay.
the best. Yeah. Veronica's like owned a bunch of different. She's like owned a speakeasy.
Every business on earth.
Every business. And then there's we
A
won't even get into all
casino.
that. She owns a casino for a bit. She does all sorts of stuff. She's an entrepreneur. We love that for her. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? We don't really need to talk about any of that stuff. Fangs, yeah.
Fangs and Reggie we should touch on.
Yeah, Fangs, he gets shot. It's a big deal. He makes tickling porn with Kevin. That's kind of all I know about Fangs. He's also a South Side
The shooting is not fatal though, right?
No, he's not fatally shot because he later goes on to make tickling porn with Kevin. Let's see.
I forgot about his tickling porn with Kevin. Yeah, he's bisexual.
Yeah, he
Happy
is bisexual.
Pride.
Yeah, happy Pride.
Oh, by the way, we haven't even talked about Archie, the main character, Archie. He goes through like so many things, but he's like, he solves murders, starts a militia, gets convicted of murder, goes to Jovie, fights a bear, runs a youth center, owns a construction business.
Becomes a firefighter.
Yeah, becomes a firefighter. Like
he goes to war. He joins the army.
Yeah,
he does go to war.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's a lot.
So Archie,
he's like a park ranger at one point, I think.
Yeah, Archie. Who fucking knows what's even up with this dude? He's great.
Also, he's on the football team, and later
the basketball team.
Yeah, but in 1955, he's on the basketball team. In the 2010s, he's on the football team.
Yeah.
So let's see what.
And he's a poet.
Oh, and he's a poet.
He's a writer.
He's a writer.
Well, in 1955, he's a poet, but in 2010s, he's a musician. So, like,
and I would just like to say, like, I don't remember him being a poet ever before today.
I don't think it's been mentioned.
I'm pretty sure he was a poet because in that one episode, he was talking to Jughead and he was like, "We're gonna go be writers together and be."
Oh
yeah.
I think he
and I was like, "And you're a writer too, Archie? Like what?"
Yeah. Wasn't that in the present day though?
Wildly, I don't even think Reggie's
that was in the board.
That's
Is Reggie not on the board?
You don't have Reggie on here?
I mean, fucking board. He's on the board, but only as an example of Jingle Jangle.
Right, like I mean,
Reggie
done that we can say is notable.
Jingle.
That's the thing. Reggie is, I think. Yeah, he has some of the most inconsistent characterization of anyone who's not a parent. Yeah, because he is like in turns like. Has this like deep emotional vulnerability. He has his dad is abusive.
Right.
He's also
I think he's supposed to originally be Archie's rival.
Yes, in the comics, he's like the meanest kid in Riverdale or some bullshit.
Right. But like he's also like runs for student body president with Josie and like and then he also like helps with drug dealing, and that's why he
has like a really skeezy relationship with Veronica for a while.
But earlier on, he's just like her minion. Like
it's like he has such
continues to be her minion while they're in a relationship.
Yeah, I really do got to get Reggie on the board. I can't believe
you got to get Reggie on there. I mean, he's an interesting character because he's kind of like a nothing burger, and then also he's kind of also doing everything the same way Archie is.
He's kind of like
simultaneously,
like a keystone species.
Shadow.
Yeah, and he's also his actor is the worst in Riverdale, and like really good when he's not in Riverdale.
Yeah.
Just a fun fact.
Yeah, fun fact. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I just did briefly want to touch on these guys. Moose, he was on the football team, maybe queer, maybe kind of has a thing going on with Kevin.
Yeah.
He's missing by season 3. And his girlfriend is Midge.
Yes, Midge.
We don't really know much about her other than she likes to get wild and use Jingle Jangle. But okay, so I think that kind of covers the present day. But then we get to, you see this long yellow line? Well, that is...
So basically, in season 6, there's some kind of timeline discrepancy, and then suddenly in season 7, we don't know why.
I've put it all together.
I've
put it all together.
Timeline.
Let me talk through it a little bit here. We get here to this line. This is the season 5-6 bed bomb split. A bomb is planted underneath Archie's bed. Jughead uses some sort of superpowers that he gets to split the timelines in order to save Betty's life, because Betty was making out on Archie's bed at the time. Veronica's dad planted that bomb, by the way. Anyway, after this timeline split, they all get like superpowers. Archie has super strength and super healing, is invulnerable. Betty can see auras. Polly is Christ. Cheryl's grandmother is a witch who possesses, who uses Cheryl's body to like summon the spirit of a witch. Cheryl,
we don't need to cover all this.
Well, Cheryl's pyrokinetic.
Anyway, what I wanted to get to is then also like Pop Tate by the owner of the local diner. His granddaughter takes over the diner. Is an angel, is a literal angel.
Tabitha.
For some reason.
Tabitha. Yeah, because Jughead can open portals. Tabitha is an angel.
Yep.
So that's what I just want to talk about, is Tabitha being an angel, because
that's relevant.
That does come up.
That's relevant.
So at some point, this bed bomb split turns into 1955, and they all end up in 1955, and everybody is in 1955 dealing with 1955 problems. It's like normal teenage problems, and also there is a serial killer.
Yeah, and they've de-aged back into high school also.
Yes,
because
by the high school.
By the time they're in season 6, like they all are like graduated college age doing professional jobs.
Yeah,
and then they go back to high school in season 7 in 1955.
Yes, and they're all in most of season 7. They are in their junior year of high school. So I don't really want to talk too much about all this stuff because it's not actually super relevant to this final episode, but there they are. There they all are.
There they are, and they're in 1955, and now it's time for us to get into the very end of Riverdale.
Good God.
This is what's going to tie it all together. The devil, who we didn't mention, but is a character.
The devil. The ghost train.
The ghost train.
Oh,
It's gonna tie in the heroin dealers. It's gonna tie in all the many serial killers, the vigilanteism.
It's all gonna make sense.
Yeah.
It's all gonna come together. This is the episode where it all makes sense.
Okay, you guys.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So
who invented this title?
Who do you think?
I think it was Errol. Yeah,
it was Errol.
That's very beautiful.
Yeah.
So
I added the flames in Karen.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed.
He's cute.
That's
right.
lovely.
Yeah.
So this is an episode where Errol was repeatedly forced to confront their own mortality.
Yeah.
By the Riverdale series.
I also was, but I think Errol had a worse time than I did.
Yeah, I definitely felt that, but also it was mostly it wasn't so much feeling confronted by my own mortality, more just confronted by the fact that time keeps passing and people who were once very special to me and very close in my life are no longer in it, and it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I don't
fucked up that Riverdale made me think about those fucking things. God,
I don't want to think about time passing.
Fucking Jughead.
You guys are so sensitive. Anyways,
I had so many feelings, you guys. We'll get into it.
The episode is titled "Goodbye Riverdale."
Yep.
And the official description from IMDb was back in present day and longing for her former life in Riverdale. 86-year-old Betty returns to a special friend to help her relive the last day of senior year.
So we have to assume that, throughout the course of season 7, we watch Betty's entire life unfold up to her age 87, right? That's definitely.
Yeah, I'm sure that happens.
I'm sure that's what happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay.
So this first slide is by Errol, and I'd love Errol to talk about your feelings on this.
So I just was, just wanted to talk about some of, give you an idea of what it was like to watch this episode for me, and how I was personally attacked. So this episode, if you can imagine it in your mind, it's 45 minutes of snow blowing over the characters' graves. Or if you've seen Cats 2019, when Dame Judi Dench turns and addresses the camera, and it's
that vibe.
It really had that vibe.
Monologue, and it won't stop. And she's looking right at you. It's one by one, every citizen of the town of Riverdale takes turns staring directly into the camera and addressing you by your chosen name.
And saying a dog is not a cat.
Yep.
Yes, and that you, one day, too, will die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's exactly also kind of the beginning of Titanic. It's also kind of like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Big Titanic vibe.
There's a huge Titanic vibe throughout. Yes.
Yeah, very much is.
Next slide.
Next slide. I think this might have gotten out of order. This is definitely out of order, Juniper.
This was like this.
beginning,
This
though.
was like this when I got here.
Yeah,
I don't know
this
what
should not
happened.
be here. Can you
Could
actually?
could you refresh it? Because
refresh
that's
it.
like really far out of order. Actually.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
Let
Because
me,
I just moved it, so if you just refresh it, it should.
Okay.
Yeah, good call. Good call. Making your screen black.
I'm learning. I'm learning slowly.
Oh, everything's
I see.
happening.
Okay.
Oh.
I was
Okay.
confused.
Okay.
All
Try
right,
this again.
hopefully
Yeah. One more time.
We
One
can
more
do
time
it.
with
We'd love
feeling.
to
There's
see that little
Karen.
guy.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. So we open with Betty, 86 years old. She's in bed looking at her old yearbook, and she's talking to her granddaughter, who she named Alice after her mom. Wild.
Insane
Or
mom.
rather
Crazy.
her daughter. I guess her daughter named her granddaughter, actually.
Yeah, which is
so-
wild.
which
I
is-
mean, I
oh,
guess
yeah.
like that is like maybe that's like a hallmark of children who are named after a grandparent is that the parent
Yeah.
is like the fuck.
Yeah, that could very well be it.
Yeah.
But
Anyways.
yeah, but so she's like, she has these like, she's thinking back on her days at Riverdale, and she's saying, I've forgotten so much. I've forgotten so much. I don't remember it anymore. And also she's really sad because she never got her yearbook signed because she had mumps on the last day of senior year, and she never got her yearbook signed, and she's
And they
really
had
sad about it.
Such marvelous adventures.
They
You
had
wouldn't have
such
believed it,
marvelous
Alice.
adventures. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
And perhaps this is in the next slide. Never mind.
Next slide.
I would just like to say that this was the beginning of me being pissed off in this episode because I knew immediately what was about to take place, and I was not happy about it. Also, I just like specifically anytime a show, especially a show that is not prepared to take it seriously, uses dementia to tug at people's heartstrings, pisses me the fuck off. I am not about that shit.
I don't actually know that she had dementia.
It's like
I think
heavily
she-
implied. It's
I don't
heavily
know
implied.
that she did. I think it's implied, but I don't know that they were actually saying like she had dementia. It seemed more like she just,
She couldn't
was
remember
old and had.
I
Forgot
thought it was an
anything
It Chapter
about her
2
life.
Thing. I thought it was an It Chapter 2 thing, and like that.
Where when you leave Riverdale, you forget everything, like
Well,
Jerry.
let's talk about this more at the end. Let's talk
Maybe.
about this
Okay,
more
yeah.
at the end because there's some
This
will be an
revelations where
ending
I
discussion.
wonder.
Yeah,
I
that's
wonder
true.
about some things.
Interesting. All right. Well, next up.
Yep.
She's reading the newspaper and she reads Jughead's huge obituary.
Huge.
Yep.
Huge obituary.
He has died, and he was a magazine editor.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
she says, "Well, that's it. That's the last of them."
That means
And-
I'm the last of them.
Yeah.
That's what she said. I'm the last of them.
That's
Oh, that
their
means
oh
I'm-
god, finally.
I could
That
be
means
free.
I'm the last of them.
That means
I'm
she
finally
won
free
the
of
like.
Jughead.
What do they call that when you make a like death betting pool on who's gonna die and whoever lives longest wins?
A Deadpool.
A Deadpool.
No, there's a name for it. It starts with
Pretty
a
good.
T.
I
A
don't know.
T.
Well, she won it.
She won
Anyway,
it.
she won it.
Yeah.
She wins all the
um,
money.
She also, prior to this, was checking the obituaries every single fucking day to
I mean,
see if
old people do that.
maybe that's
I mean,
That
crazy.
is normal old people
Couldn't you
behavior.
just
Sorry.
call-
that's
Sorry,
crazy.
brother.
I'm sorry, but like, couldn't you just call your friends and regularly check
Yeah.
in on them? And then if they
No,
died,
because you're
like,
not
no
in
one would
touch with
tell
them
you?
anymore.
Why though?
well, then
Like,
why do you
not?
care?
Listen, you
Sorry,
again,
I'm
you
the one
guys
who
are
stopped
approaching
being
this from-
sensitive. Okay.
You're the one. You guys, listen. You're thinking of
Because
this
you
as
can
people
you
who
can
live in
care about
2026.
people who you don't
That's true.
talk to every day.
Yeah, you guys are thinking like 2026 people. You got to remember, this is somebody who was a teenager in 1950s, and for the longest time
They
in their
had
life,
telephones.
They
Also-
had telephones, but they, it was a whole thing. You had
Was
to pay.
she
You had to pay for a long distance call.
was she
Yeah, you sure
only a teenager in the 1950s?
Well, we
Or
gotta talk
of
about that
these
more
Maybe
later.
not.
Became fabulously rich. So that's all I'll say on the matter.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Oh, there's
I
sound
don't know what
effects.
this is.
There's sound effects for this one. You guys can't hear it. It's jingle bells,
I wanna
but
hear
chat heard
Oh.
it. You can't, but chat heard
What does
it.
it sound like?
Why is it
It's jingle bells because that's
Why?
the noise that was made
Oh yeah.
seconds before we saw this. Whoopsies. Fuck.
Yep.
And then there he was.
Wait, was
There-
it really Jingle Bells?
It was literally Jingle Bells. It was like I couldn't make it be
Not
the whole
like
thing.
The song Jingle Bells, but Jingle
but
Bells.
like the
Yeah,
sound of bells.
The
jingling,
sound of
that's
bells
weird.
jingling, and
that's
then it was
fucking
like
weird.
a little shing.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
You guys
sound
have
of
to explain.
the sound of Jug's heading. So
Oh
Yes.
my god.
modern day Jughead has arrived.
Modern
This is
day.
not 1950s dress
Here's
Jughead. This
Jughead.
This is
is
modern
modern
day.
day Jughead, and
A
he's
Jughead jump scare, a Jug scare, if you will.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you. He really does. I was struggling with the joke here because he also fully does appear like a ghost of Christmas past here. Like he is
Yeah,
giving.
that's true. He is doing that.
Betty is fully the Scrooge in this situation.
Mhm.
Like
no one else can see modern day Jughead.
No,
who I'm
just
assuming is in a portal right
Well,
now.
they also can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Yep, continue.
Right. This is Portal Jughead. This is
Portal.
Jughead.
This is Portal Jughead.
I guess
Yeah.
this is Twilight Zone Jughead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured this was like basement writer.
That's what I
Jughead or
assumed too.
something.
The
Yeah.
bunker
Bunkhead.
Jughead. We didn't
Bunkhead.
talk
Bunkhead.
about. But yeah, he's the one who's like, I don't know. We don't quite understand what's going on with that
Yeah,
yet.
it's weird.
It's weird. But anyway,
He's a weirdo.
Betty's like, I just want to go back to high school. And Jughead's like, yeah, let's do it. But it will be really painful for you. And she goes, yippee!
Yep.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she does. She's like, I don't care.
She's like, who cares,
like,
bitch?
whatever.
Let's go.
Yep.
Yep.
Um,
So we start finding out what happened to everybody in 1955, starting with Betty looking across at Archie's window from her room because she's like, oh, I'm young, I'm beautiful. She also has a line in there that I thought, this one didn't make me cry, but it set off the chain reaction that led to me crying,
Yeah.
where she was talking about, she goes like, every day when I was young, there were so many things I wanted to change about myself, but look at me. Why did I want to change anything? I was perfect.
That part also got me, Kat. That part was
Yeah.
like one of the good parts of this episode, which like I liked. But
Yeah.
also a lot of other parts in that scene were annoying to me because she was literally walking around her room being like, my pillow, my dresser, my old bed sheets. I don't know. Like
I
it
will
was
lie,
just
man. For me, that gave me a moment of like, when my parents sold my childhood house and I had that like, I'll never see this room again.
We were all emotionally manipulated.
I think that
Yeah.
it wasn't that sentiment that was annoying to me. It was like her acting specifically felt like
That's
way overdone to me in that moment. I was like, this is like weird. Like it felt like she was trying to act like an old lady in like a weird way that I didn't like. Anyways,
oh, she
Sorry,
probably
yeah.
was.
she was. Yeah, I think she was, but it annoyed me.
Anyway, so Archie, he writes poems and his plan is to join a road crew. It's like President Eisenhower says, they'll be building highways that connect people and places, and it'll give him something to write about because he's going to write poetry.
Yeah.
And I feel like this has got to be. This is like a reference to some real writer, right?
It has
Who's
to
just
be.
in road crew.
Yeah,
like,
something. I'm
I
not
don't
quite
know.
sure.
It was like
I hate
inscrutable to
writers,
me.
and I wouldn't know about a writer
Me neither.
if I could help it.
I would know that. I'm just like, what the? For me, this felt him being like a fucking poet. For me, just felt so out of nowhere. Like I.
It was in
Dude, it's you know what it felt like? It really felt like you were watching the end of a show without having watched the rest of it.
Whatever, man.
I'm
just
done.
Like,
I'm done with this guy.
We watched episodes from lots of seasons, and I have yet to see him write a poem.
No, it's
today.
really true. His interests seem to be varied and not writing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And
he
also,
does-
it's like everyone becomes a fucking writer. Like everyone
Yes.
in their whole goddamn friend group except Veronica, and it pisses me off.
that is very true. He does talk about it in a previous season 7 episode where he was like, I don't want to play basketball. I want to be a writer. And Uncle Frank was like, you gotta write. You gotta play basketball. You can't do writing. You know,
That's
'cause Uncle
that's
Frank-
pussy work.
And
You're
Yeah,
not
that's
what
gonna
he
try
said.
out for the school
Yeah.
musical, Archie.
Yeah.
and
Get
like,
back on the court.
Should we go through because she like later on? Yeah.
Well, we will
Like-
in the end.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get
there. All right.
to it.
So this transitions to Jughead saying what happened to Archie's mom. Archie's mom buys a dress shop and becomes a lesbian.
Hell yeah.
Good
yeah.
for her.
Yep.
Hell yes.
Yep. I loved
dude.
this part. No notes.
Like, I don't know who that woman is that
Isn't
comes
it
in.
just-
I'm not. Is she just a random woman? Like, or
Isn't
is she a
this-
character from the present? I don't know.
Isn't this
Yeah,
just
no
the
idea.
movie Carol?
Yeah.
This is a movie, Carol. Yeah. Yeah, good for her.
Yep.
Molly Ringwald.
Yeah,
Yep.
move on.
She got her happy lesbian ending.
Jennifer's pissed off. I started crying.
Oh my god.
But she does have the weirdest, like, this interaction is so weird because she goes up to her mom and is like, that's right. You left dad and became a stewardess and and was super happy. And also her sister Polly is there and is like, that's right. You had babies. Like
also
like
like
says this to them.
She comes down the stairs and she's like, you guys are alive, and that's when I got pissed off. I was like, are you fucking kidding me, girl? Like, for real? Like, you can't say that. Like, you can't say that.
I know, but I also don't think this ever really is a real alteration of the past. This is just
but this isn't anything that's happening anywhere other than in her brain.
But then that also pisses me off because then it's like it's meaningless except for to Betty. Like, all of these other characters.
Oh no, something interior is
no, I mean, like, as a season finale, like,
that's fair.
That's
fair.
That's
I know
like
what you
not
mean. I know what you mean. It's weird.
Or,
it's not emotionally satisfying.
Actually, we can talk about this more because I said that, but then I thought about it for another like 0.5 seconds, and now I actually have a new theory.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, this did get me though because she has a very emotional moment with her mom, who she's had a very like tumultuous relationship with, and as somebody who has like a tumultuous relationship with my own mom, I was like, God damn it. I also love my mom.
I mean, just honestly, just the being like, your mom will get older and die, and one day you'll be old and your mom will be dead. Like, that was enough for me.
That got me.
Like, oh,
fucking
cool.
got me. Yeah.
You've ruined my day.
Yep.
I don't remember this scene.
Nice. All right.
That's fair.
You're done being. You're not sensitive.
All right. We'll continue.
All right.
I only remember the part that I had it slides for.
Okay.
So fair, and I love that.
Okay, this is like literally. Oh, this part's crazy.
This one's crazy. So we find out that Fangs and Midge are dating. Fangs becomes a famous musician. He already is a famous musician. Like, he's had like a hit.
He had a hit.
That got to number 8 on the charts. And then like he's like, we're going on tour. Everything's great. And Betty like turns to Portal Jughead and is like, that's not what happened, is it? And Jughead's like, no. He dies in a bus crash 4 weeks
He dies
later.
instantly.
He immediately dies.
I feel like the word explosion is used.
Yeah, his bus explodes and they die instantly. And Midge is pregnant and then raises their child off the royalties of Fangs' songs.
And this is a thing throughout. Each person that Betty sees and has like an interaction with that's like a last day of senior year interaction. She has that interaction and then she turns to present day Jughead, who nobody else can see, and she'll be like, and what happened to them? And Jughead will like tell her how they lived and how they died.
Yeah. It's like
most of them live a long time.
Most of them do.
But he's the first one that well, maybe he's not the first. Maybe he talks to her about Polly first.
I just like
I did not. But anyway, he's one of the first, and he dies really soon, which is kind of funny.
And it's like such a bummer. Like, it's so like, and not even just this one, but like all of them. It's like, here's their amazing lives, and then they did die. Yeah, they fucking died.
I don't need to know.
I don't need to know that they died.
Like, this is not the tone that I want from Riverdale.
I don't want
I
that.
don't want to know that, like, that Archie grew old and got married and fucking died. Like,
we're not there yet.
We're not there.
It's potentially that happened.
The only reason that I cried in this one is that Betty was crying.
Betty has
I think her crying throughout was really good.
I agree.
She did a great job.
Yeah, I agree.
Got me every time.
I was annoyed at her in the beginning, but as the episode went on, like, I felt like her crying was like almost genuine. Like, I was like, you got me, girl.
I mean, like,
and it's the last episode. Like,
exactly. And they've been doing this for like 7 years, so like I'm sure they all were like really crying,
really emotional.
And I'm assuming that this was like, I'm assuming based on what this episode was like, that the show was abruptly canceled. That's the vibe that I was getting. I don't know.
I do not think so.
I don't think
so. They were planning for season 7 to be the last season, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
But I think, even if it was, even if you know that it's coming, like, saying goodbye to a project to people that you've like been friends with and worked with for 7 years, it's a lot. So anyway, let's move on. Next, we find out what happened to Kevin and Clay. Clay is, by the way, is Kevin's 1955 boyfriend.
Yeah.
They move to an apartment together in Harlem, and they live long, happy lives. Kevin becomes a writer for a musical theater, and Clay, I forget, he does something else. I don't really care that much about Clay. But they were happy and apparently didn't die of AIDS, and so that made me cry.
Yeah, I also, this one got me too, Kat. I cried at this part as
Juniper
well.
also cried.
Yep.
And then they died.
Oh, and they died within weeks of each other. That's right.
Yeah,
Kevin
that's what
went first, and then Clay died feeding the pigeons.
Yeah,
Happy Pride,
honestly,
everyone.
yeah, happy fucking Pride, baby.
I do think it's we got a couple happy gay people. I feel like we got a couple.
I made
happy
all the gay people
couples.
happy, pretty
Yeah,
much.
And then I feel like it was after several of those, I feel like that we got Fangs getting exploded, which made it
no
particularly
Fangs.
funny
It was
to me.
one of the first ones.
Fangs literally got exploded right off.
It was
the
like
bat.
immediately.
Oh, well, I misremembered. I remembered them. Maybe I'm thinking of how the two moms.
There's
got to be
another
happy.
one,
that
I
too,
think,
yeah,
Errol. There's another one that
That's
you're
true.
thinking of, I think.
Yeah, I
That
think the two
wasn't
moms got to be
Anyways,
happy,
but-
and Fangs fucking exploded, and I just thought
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Which
it was
also,
funny.
let's remind ourselves that Fangs is in the present day, Kevin's ex-boyfriend.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that is
Actually, that is kind of that's a bury
Happy
your
Pride.
buys. That's a bury your buys.
Very funny.
You can even bisexual people can die in an
buried.
explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love wins.
Love wins.
Wins. That's right. Okay, move on. Oh, this is the wildest revelation.
This is the
we
best
find
part.
out,
This is the best part.
Is that Kevin? He's talking
Oh
with
my
Kevin.
god, yeah.
And Kevin says, don't tell me you've suddenly forgotten that you, Archie, Veronica, and Jughead have been in a quad this entire year. A quad?
What?
And I just hope I never forget being in a poly relationship with all my best friends.
A
Yeah, that'd be-
quad.
Uh-huh.
God.
And they wave
A
at her
quad.
really cutely, and then she is giggling to herself in the bathroom later, and Cheryl's like, "What's wrong with you?" And she's like, "I just remembered it's been a really fun year."
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Although one thing
I
that
love
did
that.
piss me off about this part, actually, you know what? I'll save it because I know there's some more slides coming, so I won't.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
say
we,
it pissed
well,
me off.
no, I
Yeah.
think we all know the thing.
We
that
all
was
know the thing that
bad
pissed me
and that
off.
we're
We
mad
all
about.
know.
Yeah, and we're all
We
pissed
all
off
know-
about
We're
it.
all
Yeah.
pissed about it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
And then Reggie is flirting
I-
with
no, I think-
Betty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no?
this is the part.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he flirts with Betty, and Betty's like, because he's like, "Why'd you choose Archie over me?" And Betty's like, "I didn't just choose Archie over you. I chose 3 people.
I
over you,
chose
bitch."
everybody over you. I fucking hate you, Reggie.
his response was, "I can't believe you didn't include me in the
That
poly
literally,
Yeah,
pool."
was what
literally.
he said,
But she's
which was
literally
really funny.
describing the dynamics of the polycule in
mhm.
detail to Reggie for
Mhm.
some fucking reason.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's like, "Do you want to hear a secret?"
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Yeah, I fuck Archie, I fuck Jughead, and I fuck." Oh,
Oh,
No, it's not that
Wait,
one.
where'd it go?
we're not ready for it. It's coming
Oh.
up.
not ready?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it's
this
not-
slide is in
Oh.
between because
Oh, because she mentioned
this is a
that
huge drop.
this happened after Angel
Because-
Tabitha's last visit.
Where she
Yeah.
restored our memories of the alternate timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
So
So Tabitha's not been in 1955, but I guess she arrives.
yeah, and at
Yeah,
this
She
point
visit.
in time and going forward, they all remember all of their lives.
Yeah,
They
that is
remember
fucking
all of
crazy.
Riverdale.
They
the
remember
show,
all of Riverdale, the
that they
show,
are
Yeah.
teens in 1955.
and the 1955 teen stuff that happened prior.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that's why they became a quad. And that's also
Because-
why it's insane that certain other things happen that I won't get into right
Well,
now.
don't happen.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it's like
Yeah,
next up.
yeah.
Next up. She's been fucking Jughead. She's been fucking Archie, and she's been fucking Veronica. Woo! Show
Low
the text. Show
quality
the text.
screenshot.
That Veronica Cannon. They are all in love, except
Conspicuously.
Oh, hold on.
absent. Jughead and Archie are not mentioned.
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, that's
What the
what.
fuck?
That's what. Sorry, you guys might have been drowned out a little bit. The Sexy Smithers music was playing, and it was a little bit
Oh.
loud.
Wait,
wow.
what is the Sexy Smithers music?
Errol,
it was played in a previous episode.
It was played in a previous episode. It's a song It's a song that I literally made for Smithers, but it felt right to play it for.
Yeah. So for some fucking I literally
it pisses me off so much.
It's Josh says I can't believe they watched Love, Simon in 1955. Accurate, except for I guess Jughead and Archie didn't fucking watch it.
Yeah, they weren't paying attention.
They didn't fucking watch it, dude.
They don't specifically say that Jarchi aren't fucking
They
each
don't
other.
say it didn't happen,
Right.
but why would they not?
They just don't acknowledge it.
They don't acknowledge it at all. Pisses me off.
That's true. That's true.
So they're sometimes I meet up with Veronica and there's a conspicuous moment where it's and what's happening with those other two when you guys are
no mention.
Now I'm gonna come in here I'm gonna come in here as a delusional fanfic writer.
Yes.
And I'm gonna say that she didn't mention it to Reggie because it's still 1955 and it is weirdly more taboo to be gay than it is to be a lesbian.
They're all friends with gay Kevin.
I mean, yeah, they all know about gay Kevin and gay
she just didn't want to tell Reggie Archie's business because they've been longtime rivals. Listen.
I just feel like he did not care.
I think she didn't tell Reggie because Reggie would have been driven to madness by the idea that this polycule had gay relations without him. That he could have been a part of, and they left him out.
I have a worse.
Yeah, you're right.
I have a worse and far more realistic theory, which is that I fear it might have been a supernatural situation where one of the actors wouldn't want to do it, and I'm just saying that we know
KJ Appa would have done it.
We know KJ Appa would.
We know exactly who wouldn't.
You're blaming it on Jughead.
We know. I'm not blaming it on Jughead.
We're blaming it on Cole Sprouse.
A little bit of a Sprouse problem.
Oh boy.
I'm just saying. That's just my theory. That's just my theory.
But it could have also been a producer thing or something, a network thing. I don't know.
They already had gay people.
I know, but
and they already put them all in a polycule.
I know, but maybe they were you can have gay side characters, but you can't. I just don't want to assume. Listen. Don't ruin Lisa Frankenstein for me.
I'm sorry, Cole Sprouse was all
I have.
Wait, maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, look, the more that you know about Cole Sprouse, the more you'll regret knowing about Cole Sprouse. Okay?
That's true.
Very true.
I didn't choose to be part of this social experiment. It was
he not
upon me.
Was he not on Diary of a CEO? Or was it his brother? One of them was on
I
Diary of a
CEO.
I don't know
what that is.
I don't know what that is.
It's a really shitty YouTube series, and by a guy who's low-key seems like a Trumper, and I don't know, I feel like
we can't keep speculating about Cole.
I'm sorry, you guys.
We don't know.
I'll stop. We don't know.
He could have been him. It could have been his twin. It could have been somebody totally else on a YouTube show.
It was one of those. No, it was one of those Sprouses. I just don't know.
I don't know about this.
Let's move on. Anyway, we find out about what happened to Reggie. Reggie went on to go play pro basketball. He played with the Lakers, and they eventually came back to Riverdale and was a coach. He had 2 sons, and that fucking got me. I don't know.
that one was
so funny to me.
That one did not get me.
I love that made you cry, Kat.
I was also so sleep deprived.
Right.
My puppy had been up every 2 hours the night before with insane diarrhea, and so I was in the fucking weeds while I was watching this.
Nice.
Oh my. Well, anyways,
and
then
really
Reggie eventually died. So
why are you telling me about this? I don't care.
I will say, wait, go back, Juniper. The kids they've cast to play his sons. Well cast.
They look like him. Yeah,
look like it could be his sons.
Yeah, they look like him. They really do.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad he died.
Too bad he died. Damn shame that he fucking died.
Yeah. Anyway, we can move on now.
But anyways, yeah.
Just like we all will one day.
Betty and Veronica have a chat about how Veronica is leaving town.
Mm-hmm.
She's out of here. She's gonna go live in the City of Angels.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she goes on to be a movie producer. She wins 2 Oscars, and then she says to Betty, during this conversation, she says to Betty, "We will always be in each other's lives." And then when Betty is reflecting with Portal Jughead, she says, "I wish we had kept better touch."
And literally, Veronica is like super rich, so there was no reason they couldn't have been constantly visiting each other. Like, flying around.
They drifted apart. Is that crazy?
Yes.
Errol, how this got me is because I started thinking about my college roommate who I was
I'm like, don't do this to me. That's what I'm saying. It's like, they didn't have to make it sad. They didn't have to be like they drifted apart. Like, they could be like, well, she was rich and they hung out all the time. But they're like, no, nobody ever is like sees the people they knew in high school ever again, and their relationships are
nobody
doomed.
ever does. Nobody ever does see the people that they knew in high school ever again.
You can't be friends with the people you were friends with in high school. It's not possible.
I was extremely pissed off by this for multiple reasons. One, the reason that Errol just said. I fucking hate it when people write endings to things that are like, and then they wanted to stay friends, but that's just life. You grow apart and it's okay, but that's just life and it's inevitable. I fucking hate that shit because that's not true. Sometimes it is. But it's not universally true, and it's also a shitty way, like, nobody wants to hear that that's the end of a story, especially not a story like Riverdale, where nothing else about it is realistic. Like, what the fuck are you saying? Two, Kat, I'm holding your hand virtually, and you're so valid and right, and I'm sorry that you drifted apart from your roommate in college, but Veronica and Betty were not college roommates. They literally experienced time travel dimension hopping together and lived 2 fucking lifetimes together.
Yeah, wait a minute.
And
that's
Veronica's rich as fuck.
So true.
Like, what do you mean?
The whole quad has already lived multiple lifetimes with each other.
I really, like, the way they're acting, though, like they still very much act like they're 1955. Like, they don't act like their modern version. So, like, I wonder what the details of the memory getting is.
I mean,
do you know what I mean? Because like, it seems
maybe they just heard about it and they didn't actually do it.
I feel like they probably got their. I don't know. Like, I feel like it's like it's trying to imply that they. It's kind of like it didn't happen to them, but it did.
There's a line at the end where Betty literally is like, "How lucky were we to live 2 lifetimes?"
No, I know. Like, so like, they must remember it.
They remember it.
I don't even know.
They definitely do.
But they're like being weird about it.
Yeah,
they are definitely being weird about it, and that's Riverdale for you, baby.
But I also like, I'm so fucking jaded about stuff like that I shouldn't say anymore. But I'm very jaded about it, and I'm just like, if you wish that you had kept in better touch with her, then why didn't you?
Because life happens, Juniper.
I know.
And you have ADHD, so people only exist in the present, even though time continues to pass.
You know, Veronica does not have ADHD.
And then suddenly you look up one day, and it's been 6 years, and you've not spoken to each other once in the whole time.
I don't want to think about this.
Anyways, Kat cried, and that made me angry that this show made her cry over that and resurrected her roommate trauma, and also
this made me cry also.
I didn't cry over this part. I got angry, but I cried at other parts.
I cried and I got angry.
I feel like it's like Errol and I, we have like a like sad reaction to these things, and Juniper and Noelle like process their sadness by being angry.
Mad Socks Locks just said something.
Nothing.
Mad Socks Locks just said something that I think encapsulates my anger over this, which is that if only 4 people in the world remember living 2 lifetimes, I would talk to them every single day.
You know what's weird?
Like,
is that it's not only 4 people, it's like a huge
all
friend
of
group.
them, like a huge friend group. Yeah,
it's everybody.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
if we did grow apart because we mutually were like, we're just not feeling it, I would not have fucking regrets, because I would be like, we lived 2 lifetimes together. Like, we clearly fulfilled our social contract, and we had great memories.
They lived 2 high schools together.
Well,
yeah,
they went. I guess not. Because they grew old.
Grown-ups when
they were adults.
Remember, there was like a time skip.
Yeah, there's a huge time skip. So they lived like a lifetime and a half together. Yeah. So like,
I mean, the huge time skip is like 7 years, like 6, 7
whatever.
years.
I hate them. They've lived like a cumulative 15.
We gotta move on.
20 years together.
We're moving on.
Stop moving on. Moving on is bad. You have to stay friends.
Fuck.
Anyway, next we learn what happened to Cheryl and Tony, because they have like this big art exhibit at the end of the school year, and Cheryl like shows all her sexy paintings. Anyway, Cheryl and Tony stay together in this timeline, and they have a son that they named Dale after Riverdale.
Evil.
Yeah, I
Yes,
fucking forgot.
it's so funny. They're like, and their little boy Dale, named after Riverdale, of course.
It's absolutely evil that they did that. That's
named
crazy.
after our homophobic small town.
Yep. Also, just wanted to like put that in there. It's not in this scene. It doesn't come up till later, but there is a shirtless Jughead painting.
Oh my god!
I Cheryl's exhibition.
Yeah.
I did not.
I happened to pause that frame, and I caught
very, very good.
It's there.
Good job.
Very wild. Anyway, Cheryl's look in the 70s, I'm obsessed with. Like,
yeah,
her and Tony, but Cheryl especially with like the big bouffant hair. I'm obsessed with it.
Nice.
Cheryl is absolutely gorgeous in this episode. I mean, she's always gorgeous, but I really liked her styling in this episode.
Really good.
Sapphic just said if they remember both lifetimes, they could have used their knowledge of the future to stop the JFK assassination and 9/11.
That's so
Good
true,
That's
Sapphic.
a really good point.
That's
is
a
very
really
true.
good point, Sapphic.
Who's to say they didn't, Sapphic?
Yeah.
Whoa,
But
maybe
they-
so.
What they did was they did that, and then they never spoke to each other.
Yeah, they did it all independently of
Yep.
each other. Jughead did 9/11, and I know that's right.
Yeah, you know that's
so
fucking true,
That's
dude. You know that's
so
true.
Just let me
That's
fucking
so
spit my
true.
drink.
Well,
Christ.
anyways, next.
Anyway. And how did they pass peacefully after living gorgeous, sexy lives?
I did not like this. I
hated
really
this.
did not. There
Juniper,
was very
Juniper also
weird-
was pissed off.
This
It
pissed
It
me
was
off.
so. It was so weird. Literally, like Betty's like, and how did they die? And yeah, and Jughead like gets all weird. And
Literally, I was like,
sensual,
don't
and he's
fucking
like,
talk about them like that.
He's like, how did they?
like,
pass?
why didn't you fucking say that about gay Kevin and gay Clay,
Yeah,
you idiot?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sprouse, Mr.
Cole
Sprouse,
Sprouse, who
It-
wrote
it-
this episode
Okay,
himself.
listen, he didn't write it, and also I do feel like it's the writer's fault, and also
It is.
like, what do you call
Yeah,
it? Like,
and one of them is named Cole Sprouse.
it's not him, and also, like, I think it is just because they're like, well, we gotta acknowledge that like Cheryl is a queen, and she's so sexy.
That is,
Yeah,
that
I
was
think
why they
so,
wrote
but
that.
like,
I
it
do-
came
comes
across.
off-
It came across
Weird,
like he was just
bad.
being really
A
fetishy
pervert.
about
Yeah,
about the
exactly.
lesbians.
Exactly.
It was not good.
He was like, "Can you even imagine it? Because I imagine it all the time." Like, that was his vibe.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's
Anyway,
not good.
the specter of death remains with us, and he won't leave. He shan't
And
leave.
I
No.
do feel like I do feel like Cole Sprouse seemed a little bit like, I can't believe I'm delivering this line.
No,
Cole
I.
Sprouse in the bunker head role seemed absolutely fucking checked out, and he's opposite of like what's her name, Lily,
Betty
whatever,
Yeah.
who is like acting her ass
Locked
off.
in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Locked in.
dude, yeah.
And then
Yes.
and he's just kind of like, anyway, I'm like here and
Yeah.
Riverdale's over.
Yes,
I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He literally
But-
seemed like he was celebrating internally with every line he delivered that he wouldn't have to deliver another one. Like it was.
He
Yeah.
or like or like even more, it was like, I have 5 lines left. I can do
Yeah,
anything
like he's
for 5
counting.
lines.
Yeah, like he's counting down each line. Yeah, dude, literally.
I think he was trying to like go for like solemn, like
I think so too.
again, Ghost of Christmas Past here. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, it didn't. It was so weird, and that because like,
I think he just didn't give a shit. Like I do think
Well,
Cole Sprouse was like,
because
I want to be done.
I
well,
think
no,
so.
because then we see him as like 1955 Jughead, and he does fine in those.
Yeah, it's true.
lines,
He
but this is
he
just a
was
choice.
he was more into it as 1955
I
Jughead
think
for some reason.
my-
He
I think
just
it's
likes
just a
wearing his
weird
little
acting
outfit.
choice.
Well,
He
I
maybe
likes to wear
so.
his little outfit.
I think that 1955 Jughead is like a new, funny, more interesting role to play, and so he was more
Yeah.
into it. And with this
You know
one,
what?
he could get away
I
with
think-
this delivery,
I
so he
think
did.
that when Cole Sprouse was writing the script, he put in parentheses every time it was Jughead, like, deliver this like you couldn't care less. Deliver this like you're looking at leftovers in the fridge. Deliver
Yep,
this.
yep,
like-
yep.
I swear to God, if this show ruins Lisa Frankenstein for me, I'm never forgiving any of you. I'm holding you all responsible.
Don't worry,
mm.
I continually forget that that's Cole Sprouse.
Yeah.
In Lisa
Anyway,
Frankenstein.
and then we check in on Gay Kevin's dad and Uncle Frank.
Yeah,
It's so
Archie's
fucking
Uncle
funny.
Frank.
It's
They're
so
dead!
fucking funny.
They fucking died.
She's just like, hey, whatever happened to them? And he's like, they picked up a drifter and he killed them both.
Yeah,
Literally,
actually,
yeah.
next slide. Next slide.
And then they reveal
Yeah.
His name was Chick.
His
name was Chick.
Yes, a drifter. I think his name was
Chick.
And it's literally like, I swear to God, there's like a sound effect. It is
Like
who is
Chick?
Who is Chick?
Who is this guy?
Who is Chick?
Who is
Why
he?
did he,
No.
why did he kill Uncle Frank
And Sheriff
Jay Kevin's dad?
And why
We'll never know.
were Sheriff Keller and Uncle Frank together to be killed by a drifter?
Because they enjoy being homophobic together.
Yeah, I think that's the
Yeah.
that's
Well,
the
actually,
vibe
also,
I get.
also to be clear, it's not a drifter; it's a hustler. Which
Okay, fair
I
enough.
have
I
a
thought-
theory about who Chick actually is in present day Riverdale.
yeah.
Okay.
My theory is that because we've always been wondering who he was, is
Yeah.
that he was a hustler who was pretending to be White
Oh,
Charles.
He's pretending to be White Charles until it
Yes.
was revealed that White Charles was White Charles.
That's my new theory about who Chick is.
Oh, it's a good theory.
It's a good theory. So that's my
Crazy.
theory about Chick. Anyway, we'll find out if that's actually true.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway,
Huge questions about Chick as always.
so anyway, Betty says this to.
Yeah.
This is the line we were talking about earlier.
Yes,
Yeah, this
we
is the line we
referenced
were
this
talking
where she
about.
says, "We were so lucky to have been brought together across not one but 2 lifetimes." So they all know about it, and they're all like, "Yeah, gee willikers, I sure agree about that."
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, they just don't act like they. It seems so weird because they don't act like they actually have all that knowledge.
No.
It's so weird. It's so weird. And this
but
is
they do, I guess.
they do. And I made this slide before it was like totally clear what was going on. Where I'm just like, what are you
What the
saying
fuck?
these things, Betty?
Yeah.
Why are you saying
Yeah.
these things? Anyway,
Yeah.
next slide is the big cry. The big cry for me.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I forgot to put on here. This part
okay,
made me cry
Oh,
too.
this
Oh.
part did kind of get me actually.
This part,
Yeah.
okay.
Because Betty's saying, like, I don't want to go into the, like, after party
Yeah.
and say goodbye to everyone. And Portal Jughead says, that's life, Betty. You say hello, you walk alongside someone for a while, and then you say goodbye.
I just want to say, like, I was really, really sad up until Jughead said that. And then I was like, this is literally, like, verbatim, basically, that thing from that fucking, like, the Jenny Nicholson vampire movie that she reviewed, that vampire movie. And it's like, sun comes up, we live. Sun goes down, they die. Sun comes up, we live. Sun goes down, we live. They die. Or what the fuck ever. It's the
Yes,
same.
no,
Yeah.
yes.
It is.
I did
Yeah.
not think of
Yeah.
I didn't think of
either.
that either, but
It's
that's
verbatim
so
that.
funny. It's verbatim
Yeah,
that.
verbatim that.
Yeah, the part about this that got me was Betty not wanting to go in and see everybody. That's what made me
Yeah.
cry in
Yes,
this
that
part.
got me.
'cause
That got
I
me.
was like, that's
That ruined
really
my life.
like that's fucking
And her
evil.
acting again. Her acting.
Her acting was
really
amazing.
good.
Yeah, she was
It
really
ruined
good.
my life.
Yeah, she was really good.
Yeah, it was sad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, now it's time for the part that I've been waiting for this whole
Oh my
time.
god. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a poetry reading.
Yes.
Next slide, please. So one
Oh,
thing
yeah,
we saw at
Archie
the
does his big
beginning.
poem.
One thing we saw at the beginning of this episode was that Archie actually won an award for best
Mhm.
poem. He
Yeah,
got a
he sure
trophy
did.
that's in the school trophy case.
Mhm.
I remember the
And
episode where that happened. That did happen.
I don't. I didn't watch
don't.
it, but anyways. So he's gonna read a poem that's gonna tie everything together, and I know that you
Mhm.
guys didn't believe that everything could be tied together,
Mhm.
but like the power
Oh.
of poetry, the power of writers,
right.
the power
I
of
just say-
storytelling.
Can I just say, poem is a really strong word for
Yeah,
what we're about to hear.
Poem is a choice. Poem
It's
is a
not
fucking
something
choice.
I would use.
No.
It
Well,
may only
would
be
you
a poem.
rather I say like verse or like prophecy or scripture?
I would say rhyming couplets at best.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say that's strong. All right.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
rhyming.
We begin. This is an ode to my best friends and every good thing that must come to an end. Tomorrow, we won't see each other in study hall. So here's a few memories for us to recall. And no, I won't be mentioning the epic highs and lows of high school football. I'm reading it so much more rhythmically than he does, by the way.
You are. He
Oh.
doesn't read it this well at all. Also,
No.
tell me when to go to the next slides because I don't know.
will.
Okay.
Because it has to be after his lines about each.
Yeah. Because then you get to
Their
see their
reactions.
reactions. Yeah.
Reaction. Yeah.
Yep.
He goes on, and he has Does anyone know how to describe his energy when he's reading this poem?
Like it's
eulogy.
Like he's really proud of it. He's
eulogy.
Really proud
he seems
of it.
he's not. It's not like a eulogy. He's
No.
like so smug.
Yeah, he's really proud of this. He is really proud of it. Honestly, know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the lit readings that we like the senior year lit reading.
It doesn't remind me of that. It reminds me of like it's like he's doing it's like that, but like it's like that if one of us did stand-up comedy.
Yes. Yeah, that's it. And actually, this actually had a moment where it reminded me of the poem that I wrote for our senior year lit reading, which was a lot better than this. It was like so much better. I don't remember it exactly, but I remember it was it did make people cry at our senior year lit reading.
I hope you wrote rhyming couplets about all of your classmates.
I hope you did too, and I hope they were as good as this. He goes on.
Yeah.
Yes.
I grew up next door to Betty Cooper, who everyone thinks is super duper.
Wow.
And now things take a turn. He says.
Yeah, this is roast. That's right. This is a fucking roast.
This is a roast.
Just don't mutter the word tangerine because it sets off her serial killer gene. And next slide, this is her reaction to that.
Took me the fuck out. This took me the
Oh wait,
fuck
go back to your person.
out.
Go back. Yeah, that's her reaction.
This is her reaction to that. Yeah.
This is Betty's reaction to him referencing her serial killer gene, which has tortured her for years.
For years.
I mean, I do feel like this was the writers just being like, we know it's dumb, okay?
No, I do too.
Acknowledge that it's dumb.
No, I just can't believe that. Let's go on. Veronica Lodge, always in pearls. There isn't a business you haven't given a whirl. Funny to think you were never prom queen. Then again, you were once upon a time a human dialysis machine.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
What does that mean?
Like, I don't want to know what the fuck that means.
This is how Veronica reacts to that. And also she says, next slide. She says, I specifically asked Angel Tabitha not to let anyone remember that.
I don't have anything to say about it.
I'm scared.
She's a human dialysis machine. It can happen.
I don't want to know. I don't want to see it.
He goes on, Cheryl Blossom, you're as rich as a Rockefeller. You also kept your beloved Jason down in a cellar. Next slide, please. This is how she reacts.
She loves it. She thinks it's so funny.
Like the lack of like consistency in fucking syllables is so crazy.
It's everything about it is bad, dude. It's so terrible.
And like she kept her mummified dead brother who had been killed by their father in their house for years.
Yep.
Until she burned him alive and burned him dead and gave him a Viking funeral.
Yep. And this is how
And
she's reacting to that.
He brings it up in his poem.
Yep.
And she does this.
It's normal. It's normal.
He goes on, but I'm glad to see you and the Serpent Queen back together. Only thing, Tony, Southside's one word. So whoever designed your jacket is a terrible speller. Next.
Yeah, which was like the most insane, like the stretches. It's like this was like
what does this mean?
First draft.
Like, look how happy they are.
They love it. They love
it. I don't think
Cheryl's so beautiful. They both are so beautiful.
They are.
Anyways,
they're beautiful. It's wild.
But like that's what they think about this Southside roast.
Yep.
Yeah.
He goes on, Jughead Jones needs no intro. He made his teacher jump out a window. What? His teacher committed suicide, dude.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, remember? That was how the whole Baxter Boys thing ended.
Yeah, maybe he got killed, but they thought he committed suicide for a long time. He died.
No. So
I did not know.
It happened twice. It happened twice with two different teachers, and one of them committed suicide, and one of them was driven to suicide by Jughead.
My God.
What? I do not remember.
That is how Jughead looks after Archie said
That's how he looks.
Jump out a window. Okay? He thinks himself a private eye, chained himself to Southside High. Kevin's voice is... Oh, and then Kevin says, do me.
And this one is like...
Kevin's voice is so beautiful. He belongs in a chorus, but he spends most of his time cruising Fox Forest.
Hell yeah.
A hate crime.
Literally
I
a hate
didn't put in
crime.
Kevin, sorry.
You didn't fucking
I
put
that's
Kevin
also
in
a
there?
hate crime.
Well, I mean, it's
That's a
because
hate crime.
Kevin's expression was like mild disappointment at the hate crime.
Yeah, Kevin literally like pretty much didn't react.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
wild.
correct.
He was just like, meh. But what I did notice actually, but I couldn't get it. Actually, this is why I didn't take a screenshot of it, is because I forgot, because I kept trying to get a screenshot that showed that Clay, after he said he spends most of his time cruising Fox Forest, Clay had his hand on Kevin's shoulder the whole time, and he was like, yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
To this day.
That's how we met, for all I know.
Okay, Fangs, look at you now. You're a rock star greaser, about to die in 2 weeks, by the way.
Yep.
A long way from a cult member who stole organs to put in a freezer.
I feel like we're getting spoiled, like by hearing
Pretty
this poem.
hard-hitting stuff.
I do think that this was the best part of the whole episode, personally.
Pretty hard-hitting stuff, man. And Midge is sitting in his lap, and that's how he looks when they talk about how he used to be a cult member who stole organs to keep in a freezer.
Yep.
For his cult.
You got me there.
Last but not least, Mantle the Magnificent. And if you could go to the next slide, this is how Reggie looks upon being addressed. He's already crying.
He's
oh my god.
He's in
He
tears.
started out
He's not
like,
a molecule.
he was like, "Are you gonna make us cry, Archie?" And then he's the one who cries.
Literally, like, all these roasts have made him cry. He's like, yeah, Kevin's so gay. Oh my god. Like, Jughead's teacher, like, totally did commit suicide. Fangs really was trafficking human body parts.
Always makes me cry.
Mantle the Magnificent, it's your turn. Pound for pound, you're my closest equivalent. But there's that other Reggie. So how do we know you're even legitimate? I'm gonna need to see some kind of birth certificate.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, and then he like laughs like this is a fun inside joke between the two of them.
Well, he goes, I'm sensitive about that. So I'm assuming he had like a mental breakdown about it, considering how other people are reacting.
Yeah, that's true,
probably.
actually. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
Anyway, let's round it out. These are just some of our wild endeavors. But now we've come to the end of our time together. It's truly one of my life's greatest pleasures to call you my best friends forever and ever.
But not really, because we're never gonna fucking talk to each other ever again.
The end.
The end.
The end. Wow.
Of the poem.
Of the poem.
Yeah,
We still got more episodes left.
Yeah.
Which
also,
that was a wild. Again, poem is a really strong word.
Crazy.
Right.
That's
Snaps,
that whole
please.
like
Snaps, please.
Whatever. After that whole poem, hearing all that bullshit and then going back to remember that all of these bitches just stopped talking to each other after this.
Then Juniper, I think they don't just stop talking to each other. They just like go on different paths in life.
No, listen. You know, I'm Team Juniper here because literally Betty, the reason she doesn't want to go into that room is she's like, we were never in the same room together ever again.
Well, she said we're never all in the same room together.
I feel like she meant
Fangs fucking died.
I feel like she meant even the
died.
quad. I feel like she meant even the quad.
Well, no, because we know, because she knows,
but it's possible.
We know she and Veronica see each other afterwards. She just doesn't see him
occasionally.
As much as she wants to. And she, in the next slide, please. In the next scene, she prophesizes to Archie his happy future without her. So, like, she is in touch with him enough that she knew, like, what happened in his life and knew his wife. So, like, they were in touch. It's just that they, like, went off to live in different states and had different lives.
I thought that she only knew about that because Bunkhead told her.
No, I don't
Maybe
think so.
I don't know. He doesn't tell her before this scene. It could
be
that's implied. No, he doesn't. This is the first time we hear of it. So this is a funny part that you need to keep in mind. So Archie, the guy who won the poetry contest, just told us a poem. Has been writing the whole episode long, and that's very central to his character. He keeps being like, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna work, and I'm gonna write because I need time to write. And she's like, well, guess what, Archie? You move to California, you become a full-time construction worker and an amateur writer.
That's right.
And she says, you're so content.
She
And then
says
she says, "And
content
happy."
and happy.
There's a long pause between content and happy though.
Yeah, that's
And then she
interesting.
says like he got married to like some great lady.
Some
and
rando
they had
lady.
kids. I don't know.
And they had kids, and he has a beautiful life.
I mean, it was
without her.
realistic that he, like, I was relieved at least one of them didn't become a professional in the writing / publishing.
too.
Yeah.
industry.
Well,
I think-
well, just wait, because we haven't revealed all that yet.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Also, I know that this happened all in her head because if I was Archie and my good close friend came up to me after
I'd be
we graduated
horrified.
high school and prophesized my entire future like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally would be like, "What the actual fuck are you saying? Like,
Yeah,
I
like-
am like gonna call your mom."
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't.
Like-
I don't think he would react that way. I think he would be writing it down to say as a poem later.
So true. And
Mad.
again,
Amateur.
Angry.
and these are people who apparently have memories of a past future life. So like this is probably not even the craziest thing Betty's ever said to him.
Also,
Yeah, that's probably true. He's probably like, "Damn, you lived another past future life? What the
Maybe,
heck,
yeah.
girl?
when
I'm
we're
gonna
Yeah.
write another poem about you."
when
amateurishly."
we're done with all of this and we give our final thoughts, I'm gonna bring up the season finale of Stranger Things. So if nobody wants, if there's anybody who hasn't seen it and doesn't want spoilers, like I'm just letting you guys know, I'm gonna bring it up. So
All right, well,
Okay.
like, you can
and
tag
I'll
it
give
when
you a
you're gonna
warning
say it.
before I do. So
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
next we get to find out about what happens to Betty. What was her life like? She and Jughead, like they go to visit Pop's grave. We don't have any screenshots
That
of it,
part
but they
also
go visit
pissed
Pop's
No, we
grave.
do.
off.
It's the one where at the very,
Oh
very
yeah,
beginning.
it's the very beginning. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
where I
they
talk
go
about how
visit Pop's
depressing
grave
this is.
because Betty's like, "There's one more place I want to go visit," and they go visit Pop's grave. I guess he died during their senior year.
which like
Um,
that
everyone-
made
And
me,
this is old woman Betty in young
Yeah.
Betty's body and
Yeah.
modern time bunker Jughead.
Yeah, they
No
go
one
visit
can
Pop's
see.
grave,
The-
and then they reflect on what happened in Betty's life. So we can go to the next slide. In Betty's life, she like writes a book and starts a famous feminist magazine and looks fucking amazing. Again, the
Yeah.
70s styling
yeah,
is
very good.
so good,
It's
Oh,
honestly
so good.
this to me was the funniest part of the episode because they back to back tell you what happens to Jughead and Betty, and they literally like live the same life.
Yeah, that's
like
right.
crazy.
they both don't get married and start a famous magazine that is still continuing to this day.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
they both become professional writers,
Yes.
and Archie is a
Becomes an
construction
amateur.
worker.
He's
sure
an
is.
amateur writer. We also learned that Betty never got married. She
Yes,
adopted
yes.
her daughter. She adopted
Yeah.
her daughter, and so like
Mhm.
her granddaughter then is, I don't know how you
Yes.
map that out. But anyway, so that's what we learned about Betty's life. She seems like she did great, and God, she looks so
She's
good
amazing.
like this brief shot. They really killed it with the costumes
Yeah.
for both her
Yeah.
and Carol in the 70s. Oh, looks so good. I'm
Yeah.
obsessed. Okay. Anyway, that's all.
They also make a lot of implications that everyone like becomes activists.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Which,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, which you would
Makes
if you were from
sense.
the modern day
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
got transferred
Yeah.
back to 1955.
exactly.
Although,
But
like,
I just thought that
Jughead's-
was interesting. But not Jughead. Jughead
Yeah.
just starts Mad Magazine.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't, we didn't
Yeah,
say
I
why
forgot
for it,
about
but like
that.
I hated it and it was
Yeah,
bad
I
and I
forgot
hated
about
it.
that. It was
It was so
stupid.
annoying. They
Also,
show his
like-
stupid like he has these
I mean,
stupid little side. Go on.
I just think like we should respect Cole Sprouse's wishes though, and he wanted
Shut
to
the fuck
start.
up. Shut the fuck up. Um,
What pissed me off about it was him being like he was talking, but he was like, "Oh yeah, like I started Mad Magazine," and he was like, "It's not that great. Like I could have done so much better, but like I guess it's not bad." And I'm like, literally, like fuck off and die. Like what are you saying? Like that's not good. Like Mad Magazine is a huge fucking magazine.
Yeah.
Like
it's
and
fine.
that's like fuck off.
what pissed me off more was he said something like the most annoying, smug, stupid thing that anyone's ever said. He said something like, "Oh yeah, like we were quite the iconoclast. We took down a lot of golden calves or
Yeah,
whatever.
he did say some
No one
bullshit
was
like
safe.
that.
No one was safe from our twisted brand of heel."
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I like don't remember any of this because I literally stopped listening the minute he started talking about his
Honestly,
writing career.
Noelle,
Fuck.
I'm in the same boat. I'm like, Yeah, I just sort of went, oh, look at Jughead in the 70s in his obituary picture.
I just went, oh, it's Mad Magazine, and then I stopped listening because he was talking about writing, and I was like, fucking Jughead,
whatever.
Dude. Cole Sprouse's stank is all over this.
Also, I just need to say, in the chat, the chat is so small on my screen I can't quite read it. But someone has just said that my spirit pattern is Paisley, and I love and respect that. I don't. It's not.
You don't like Paisley?
I don't like Paisley, actually. I don't like it on me. It's my mom wears a ton of Paisley, so it is one of those things that's like it's my mom's pattern.
You just associate it. Yeah,
I
that
just
makes sense.
associate it with my mom. Yeah,
valid.
But I wanted to put that out there because sometimes people are like, "Oh, Kat likes this thing," and then I get that thing in the mail.
Oh yeah, and then you're like, "Oh shit, yeah."
And then
fair.
I'm like, "Oh shit, I feel fairly neutral towards that thing."
Anyways, but Betty saved the world.
Yeah.
Wait,
she says
in
to
what
Jughead, by being a feminist icon.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, she says this to Jughead. She says, "I wish we could stay in Riverdale forever." And I thought, "Don't worry, Betty. Riverdale Roulette is still going strong."
I thought, why? Like what? Why?
It is the like overarching theme of Riverdale that they're all obsessed with Riverdale, even though everything bad only happens in Riverdale.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
wild.
like I felt like read to filth by this. I felt like they were like, "Look, Errol, like you're just like Betty because you're afraid of time passing. Is that what you want, to be stuck in the hellish limbo of Riverdale forever? I hope you like it, you idiot." And I was like, "Leave me alone, leave me alone."
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry Cole did that to you.
Yeah, I'm sorry that Cole Sprouse personally did that to
Noelle,
you,
I'm
Errol.
gonna need you to get sensitive again. Like, this can't keep happening.
Cole Sprouse isn't real. He can't hurt me. The only thing that's real is the creature from Lisa Frankenstein, and he's a different guy, and
It's true.
Jughead is a different guy from that guy, and those two guys there's no thing that connects those two guys.
There's nothing that
That is
connects
so
them.
true.
They're separate.
That's
That
so
is true.
They're separate.
They're separate guys.
Separate
Anyway.
from each
Separate
other.
guys.
Anyway, now we're done with the past. Well, we're done with the past.
Oh shit.
Let's not worry about the
Spoiler.
Spoiler. It's fine. It's fine. Just move on. It's
Yeah,
fine.
no.
Yeah,
Basically, she asks her granddaughter to bring her to Riverdale, and then she dies in the back seat.
As soon as they pull up to Pop's Diner, Pop's Diner, and then
Yeah.
she dies.
She's done.
So she makes it to Pop's, and then
They're like,
and
oh,
dies
It's also
in the
like
parking lot
I
of Pop's.
love when things like this happen in media where like a character like it's like, oh, they died like where they were supposed to. But like for me, I'm like, damn, like if my grandpa had died in my car,
I'd be freaking
fucked
out.
up.
I'd be
I immediately
freaking
started
out.
thinking of Little Miss Sunshine.
and then I have to like deal with
The body.
his
across
body.
state lines. Across state lines.
Yeah, dude.
God.
Yeah. So she dies out of
God.
state in
Also,
her
like-
granddaughter's car in Riverdale, which seems to be like kind of abandoned.
Yeah,
Like-
Riverdale
Yeah.
is insanely abandoned. It's
Yeah,
really
it's like
creepy.
it's like fucked up. Like it's like nobody
like-
lives there anymore.
Betty goes
Yeah,
to
it's
and does
very
like
weird.
Goodnight Moon, but
Yeah.
it's like Goodnight to all of the like things in Riverdale, and
Mhm.
I think some of them are crazy things, which is good.
Yeah.
Like,
I
feel
Yeah.
like
she,
that part.
he must
I
say
did
like
too.
Goodnight, like roving gangs of homosexuals in the
Yeah.
woods.
Yeah.
Goodnight Fizzle Rocks, and Goodnight
Yep.
Jingle Jangle,
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah. Good night cult. Good night creepy nuns. Oh, there's a scene where it's like it's like a good night griffins and gargoyles.
Yeah.
Like,
Good night, Sugar by the Archies.
yeah.
You guys know that song?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
No.
It's from Archie.
it's from Archie.
Yeah. All right.
It's by
Well,
Archie.
next. So she dies in the parking lot of Pop's, and then
Wait,
No.
wait, sorry, no, I'm not ready to move on because I need to talk about how this woman looks like she's barely 40 years old.
oh, I know she does not look 86 years old.
Like it's like they did the opposite
Hey.
of what they did with the high schoolers.
listen, I want to look that good at 86.
I mean,
Yeah.
no,
I'm
me
gonna
too.
believe.
Me too, but
I'm
it
gonna
scared me because I was like that woman shouldn't have just died randomly. she's barely 40 years old. Like, what do you
also,
mean?
like,
She's
frankly, when you're 86, you shouldn't die randomly.
I mean, no, it's
like,
true. It's unless you have like some other. But that's why I feel like she was implied to have dementia, because like I feel like she had like.
I think she was implied to have dementia, but it was like the type of like Hollywood dementia where they were like, and you have visions,
which like pissed me
and
off.
you just have unspecified memory loss that doesn't like follow any type of dementia pattern.
Right,
yeah, exactly.
And you don't display any of the like other symptoms of dementia.
Which also pissed me off. Anyways,
I get that totally. Anyway, so she dies in the parking lot of Pops, and then
and it's time for Titanic, the end of Titanic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Guys, like the fear that I felt in my heart and my soul.
That I don't understand.
Like,
you must
don't
explain
know why.
I don't know. Just like show the slide. Like,
I also felt weird about this part.
It's so ominous. Like there's something. Again, like this whole episode.
I'm with Noelle. It did not give me Shining. It gave me End of Titanic.
Okay, well,
the end of Titanic also scares me. So
I haven't. Yeah. I don't remember the end of Titanic, but like for me, like her going in, she's all red tinted and she's going back to the fucking 50s, and everyone's like, it's still the 50s and we're all young and beautiful and happy and we're all trapped in this fucking diner here forever because we can't emotionally mature and let go and move on and form new connections.
That is exactly how I felt,
Errol. That's what's gonna happen to you.
Yep.
If you keep
now, I didn't have any of those thoughts or feelings at all. I love it for the two of you, but for me, here's what I thought. Here's where I went with this, because
no one's gonna put you in Pop Tate's diner, Errol. I promise. I won't let them do it.
I won't let them do it.
I'm worried that it made me afraid about metaphorically putting yourself in Pop Tate's diner by being stuck in the past.
I totally understand it. I did not feel the same way, but I love that for you.
I don't love it for me. It's very threatening, and I'm afraid.
I love it for you. So here's where it gets to be. Here's my theory. I think that all of the flashback Betty with Portal Jughead is all taking place in this same like death liminal space. She's seeing everybody because they're also already dead. So like she's not interacting with her memories of them or any sort of past versions. She's interacting with their ghosts. And that's why their memories are so weird and inconsistent. That's my theory. Is that they're all
like the
ghosts.
whole episode.
I'm thinking this whole episode is a Lost situation. You know, like the end of Lost where we find out they were dead the whole time. I'm sorry, I kept
spoiler for the decades years old show Lost.
20-year-old TV show that's routinely cited as a very bad ending of a show.
I mean, it felt to me like Riverdale is a purgatory. Like
yeah. I mean, there was a whole ghost train thing. Maybe that trapped their souls there.
I mean, so now see, I do like that a little bit more because it makes me feel like the intention was for this to be unsettling. And that makes me feel better that they are.
I don't think in any way that the intention was to be unsettling.
It wasn't really unsettling to me.
It was not. I don't think it was either. But I like Kat's reading on it because it makes me feel better about why this.
I mean, I don't think. Again, I was not unsettled. It made me a little misty thinking about meeting all your old friends again after you die, and you know. I don't necessarily believe in that kind of an afterlife, but it made me feel misty.
I think if the setting and the lighting and everything was different, I would feel different. But like the fact that it's, I don't know,
the red lighting outside and it being nighttime is like just that vibe is inextricably tied with like you're in a horror movie. Like,
and also like the closed blinds, like
the closed blinds are weird,
and they're all like laughing, and they're just I don't know, it's creepy. It's
me, it felt what scared me about this scene was there's like two different things. I guess scared is the wrong word. I didn't have as strong of a reaction to it as Errol, but it did unsettle me because I kept thinking like I kept putting myself in this scene, and I was like, if I died, and I was trapped at my high school, would I be happy? And I was like. Not after living an entire life. No. Because I would be like, where's everybody else that I met during my life?
Juniper, however, they all had to stop the actual literal devil together.
Then why did they stop talking to each other?
That's okay. Wait.
I mean, I guess like for me, I didn't take this in any sort of a way that related to real life whatsoever. I took this as very much all your friends from Riverdale are still in Riverdale and they will be forever.
Yeah.
So you can come back and watch Riverdale and you don't have to be sad.
That is also
why did you show me?
There was also,
why did you show me how all of them died?
Because
there's
they
so
met
many...
the devil, so we had to know.
I didn't want
they
to
sold
know.
their souls.
I feel like I have to like write
important.
an essay on all the ways in which this episode like made me angry from like a writing meta perspective because like yes, Noelle, I think you're right. I think that the intention for a lot of this was to be like, we're always going to be in Riverdale and you can always come back and watch Riverdale. But then also they wanted you to be sad because the episode or the series was ending. And so they were like, all of these characters died. And then also they were like, but it's Riverdale. And our thing is that we are like kind of realistic about things. And also we're all like jaded, like movie producers. And we have millions regrets because we're evil writers. And so we're going to talk about how all of them drifted apart and never like saw each other as adults, which
again, I don't think that's how it worked either. They did see each other as adults. They explicitly say many times.
The Archie gang, the quad was
the quad breaks up.
Together.
No, so like
the quad certainly breaks up.
Again.
It's
but
not
anyway, this all reminded me of the only thing that I actually cared about in this episode.
Oh yeah,
and that did actually make me angry, which is that they said that Pop Tate would be flipping burgers in heaven forever.
Oh yeah, I did. That one did piss me off. That one did piss me off. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah,
me too.
And then they went to heaven, and there he was flipping burgers.
Yeah.
You know what? It's fucked too because she's like, and look, we're all like young and beautiful again. And
Which
like,
also I was like, what do you mean?
Flipping burgers for us.
Like, okay,
Leave him alone. I mean, he's
let
literally
him
like
be free.
He's supposed to be like an angel, but he
Oh,
also
wait.
like sold his soul to the devil. But anyways, like
this is literally The Shining.
Yeah.
anyways, that's Riverdale.
So
That's
okay,
Riverdale.
hold on. I have to talk about Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, you did warn us we were going to talk about that.
If anybody doesn't want to hear about how Stranger Things ends,
Close your
you
ears.
should close your ears.
Close your ears.
And I'll make a gesture like
symbol
this
when it's safe.
when it's safe to come back. Okay. So Stranger
20 bucks says
Things.
Juniper's going to forget to make that gesture.
We'll
I
all
won't.
do it together.
We'll all do it together. Stranger Things ends with all of the adult characters that we like. Not, and I don't mean it. I mean, I should say not the adult characters, but the like older teens. Yeah. All agreeing that they are so sad that they're not ever going to see each other again after high school, but that's life and they're just going to drift apart, and they're so sad about it, and they won't know how to keep in touch, and they'll come back for sure, probably like once every couple of years, and like have a big get together or whatever, and like none of them get together, and none of them are like, after going through like all of the shit that happens in Stranger Things, right? And that specific ending like always pisses me off when they have characters in a series that go through extenuating crazy circumstances together, and then they never see each other. And it's not that they never see each other again or that they don't see each other often that makes me angry. It's that like the characters express this like regret that they didn't see each other often enough. And it's like but
I do feel like I felt like this with this, where I felt like,
yeah, because it's like
the writers were holding a gun to my head and being like, remember, you can never talk to the people that you went to high school
I think it's more that the writers
not
were
that.
holding a gun to our head saying, if you don't talk to the people that you knew in high school or your close friends, you will no longer be friends with them.
What I feel
You'll
it
be
is
flipping
is
burgers forever.
I feel it's the writers holding a gun to our head and saying no matter how many connections you make in your lifetime, they're all going to ultimately be meaningless because nobody ever sticks around, and everybody you love is always going to grow distant from you no matter what.
That's completely the opposite. They're saying that even if you do drift apart from people, those relationships are still incredibly meaningful and will profoundly affect affect you for the rest of your life.
Now, who do you guys think Pop Tate went to high school with, and why is he not talking
That's
to
the
them
other thing.
in heaven?
So that's the other thing that pissed me off. I feel like, Kat, we just have like intrinsically different reads on these things, and I think that that's valid and fair for both of us. But
It's valid and fair for both of us. Listen, I'm not somebody who likes to get pissed off at things, so I just look for the best explanation every time.
Okay, I think we're safe now. We're safe.
oh yeah.
But I think
forget. Arrow
forgot.
$20 to me.
But I think I think when a piece of media is done well, if it's like, oh, and then we drifted apart, I'm okay with it.
Same,
it's just that like,
if it makes sense within the narrative and the characters, yeah.
Yeah, but I most of the time, what I hate, like my big pet peeve with like endings of things, is when it's completely. I feel like so often it's uncalled for to like tell me.
Yes.
I don't need to know what happened.
Actually,
just end the story where the story makes sense to end. I don't want to know that. Like, I don't want to know what happened when they grew up. I don't want to know who they got married to.
I don't need to know how
or who
everybody
they have
died.
kids with. I don't want to know how they died.
I'm usually anti. Well, I mean, in the case of Riverdale, for some reason, I don't mind knowing how they died. I think it's just because so much crazy fucking shit happens in Riverdale that I'm like, that's funny, and I like it.
I think it's funny. I also think it's like good because I don't know. I like it in that it shows that they like went on and lived like normal-ish lives. After
I don't want them to live normal lives. Like, this is Riverdale. I want them to do insane, stupid bullshit, and I want to laugh.
And you want them to die in an explosion.
Yes, I don't want because Riverdale should not remind me of my death.
Okay, listen, Errol, I think here's where our opinions on this diverge. I watched almost all of Supernatural. I watched almost all of Supernatural, and Supernatural it shows what happens when the people who go through insane things continue to go through insane things until they die. And it's bad, and you end up with Cassiel confessing to Dean, and Dean going...
And Dean going,
see you in Super Hell.
Putin lection.
Yeah. Also, wait, hold on. Kitty Kablam said, I want to know everything. I love fan fiction. And I agree with that. I also love fan fiction.
That's why you have to stop the show.
I don't
and not
exactly.
Tell me what
I don't
happened.
like it when the show gives me the fan fiction. Although, okay, all of that to say, I do disagree with Errol on this one thing where I do think it's funny that they told us how everybody dies, except for Pop Tate. I did not want to know that Pop Tate died. I did not need to know that information. That was evil information, and they used it evilly, and I'm mad that they put that in there. And
I just wanted
and that everybody came back beautiful and young except for Pop Tate, who, like, they should have... You know what would be so fucking funny? Is if they said all of that, they panned over to, like, Pop Tate flipping burgers, but it's, like, the hottest young man you've ever seen in your life. Like, he's so fucking hot. We've never seen him before in the series ever.
And
but
then, Betty walks up to him, and she's like... I don't think we've met before. And then it's like cut to credits.
Cut to credits. Literally, yes. That would be the perfect ending. That would be the perfect ending.
No, I agree. See, like, that's the thing.
You know what? Actually, you know what? This is what would be the perfect ending of Riverdale. And you guys can all come up with your own perfect ending, and I would love to hear them.
We just did it.
My perfect ending to Riverdale is exactly the same as what we saw. But then like at like the when they're like in the Heaven diner at Pop Tate, like something like the ghoulies pull up or something.
Oh.
Yes. And like they all look at each other and they're like, "Are we?"
Wait.
And then it cuts to Riverdale. Dunk.
I think that, but I think it should have been every serial killer in the show. They all roll up at once.
See, like, that's
every
what I'm
single
getting at.
killer.
Like someone comes in with a gun.
Yes, dude, yes.
But that's what I'm saying. Is like, for me, this was just far too solemn, and like final, and like, again, I want it to be silly. It's a silly fucking show.
I think they should have added more of how everyone died. I think that we didn't hear enough.
If they focused on how everybody died, like, genuinely.
If they'd done it in a way that was, like, crazy, if they'd, like, actually shown everyone's deeths on screen, I think I would have been fine with it.
I wish I knew how Josie died. I would love to know how Josie died. They showed her on screen, like, as if she was like a faded in picture on a eulogy pamphlet.
Yeah, because Veronica went to LA because Josie was like, LA is great. You should come to be in LA with me.
I think the reason they didn't say what happens to Josie is because she was on a spinoff at that time.
Yeah.
So they couldn't say what happened to her because it was yet to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, I'll just say I actually kind of like this one. I thought it was a good ending of Riverdale. I liked it.
Yeah,
I
enjoyed fine with it.
Yeah,
I didn't like it.
I'm not okay with it. I need it to be kept away from me.
That's
Keep it away from me.
We're all in different places. It's okay. We have different reactions to things.
The other thing, like the part of the reason I think I also didn't like it is that like I'm not as mad about it because I'm gonna get to watch more Riverdale after this that I've never seen before. But if like this was the last episode of Riverdale and I had watched all of these episodes faithfully in order and this was how it ended, I feel like I would have been really like I would have cried a lot, and then I would have been really angry because I would have been like, I don't feel good after watching this. I feel sad. And that would have made me mad. Like I would have been like, that sucks. Like that's
I think again, my experience is so informed by having watched like all of Supernatural.
Okay,
where the ending was
I love that Kat lives in a reality where every time she watches a TV show, she's like, it could be worse.
It could be Supernatural.
That's like saying that's like saying Kat, that's like saying, well, you know, every time I watch a TV show, I just remember what it was like to be waterboarded, and I think, well, this is better than that.
Kinda, yeah. It's my meter stick for all TV shows. It's Supernatural
because
I watched
insane.
it, and I watched it at a weird time in my life, and it affected me in some weird ways. I did go to a Supernatural fan convention once. I never talk about that because it was such a wild experience.
That's crazy.
Well, you need to. Next intro, you're going to tell us all about it.
No, I'll never speak about this.
Wait, you have to speak about it to us, not for anybody else.
No, I can't.
I
truly can't talk about
this. Anyways, so one thing that we wanted to change now that we've watched the finale is that we're going to watch it every time we do Riverdale Roulette.
Shut up.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really interesting like take on the format. And we've got one more slide, actually.
Yeah, there is one more slide.
And this one's really important.
And we all know who put this slide here. We all know.
So I put this in here because I accidentally put it in my Riverdale screenshots folder, and I just felt like everyone needed a nice pick-me-up after how fucking depressing that was. So here's Columbo volunteering to be in the magician show.
This is almost as funny as hearing about how Jughead died.
I just love that I had such an accurate read, Errol, on recommending Columbo to you.
Kat's smugness will never end.
It'll never end.
She got to be the one to recommend Columbo to Errol.
I knew that Columbo was just the guy for you, Errol.
Special little guy.
I knew Columbo would be your special little guy. And as also someone who also enjoys Columbo, I was like, Errol will not be normal about this, and they need to watch Columbo and not be normal about it.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
There's nothing better than making a recommendation to your friend and absolutely nailing it.
Yeah, I mean,
I felt like that when I recommended Errol to watch this episode of Riverdale.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say thank you, Kat. I mean, it's a real shame that the four of us will never be in a room together ever again after this episode.
Well, because everybody knows that you never speak to the friends that you made in high school ever again.
No, you can't do it. It's illegal and it's not allowed. Okay, I think that's my problem. It's just I do feel like that is like a common.
It's really common.
Thing where they're like,
listen, it's a common thing for people in LA. You must always remember when watching all TV shows that these are written by people who live in LA.
Yeah, and that's why I hate them. And also this.
I do feel like it's just like it's a rite of passage to never talk to the people you knew in high school again.
Right.
And it can't be done. And if you don't stop talking to them, it means that you haven't reached the milestone of moving forward and becoming an adult. And I don't like it.
That is absolutely 100% true for people who live in LA.
It's true for I feel like a lot of people.
Yeah, people who live in LA.
I think it's very common for people to not keep friends from high school. In fact, it's unusual that we actually found our people to stick with in high school.
Getting targeted by media.
It's unusual for people outside of
Minnesota. You could certainly take it that way. But I also do think that it's true, like places where people are transplants, then they would certainly have that idea more.
Yeah, they do. And it is actually it's a common thing that is spoken about by people who are transplants to Minnesota, that they're like, Minnesotans never make friends with people who are not people they went to high school and college with. And I'm fucking guilty of that. So I can't even speak against it.
Yeah. They got it.
Fucking got us. Anyway,
I have a friend that I went to elementary school with, so gotcha, Cat.
Oh yeah,
gotcha,
I have friends with people that I grew up across the street from. That's like, yeah. It is unfortunately a true stereotype about Minnesotans.
Yeah.
I mean, I have friends from like elementary school that I didn't stay friends with, but I'm also like, it's like we're still friends, but like our lives are so different now that I feel like I'm just so aware of how forced a friendship with them would be now.
It's almost like you parted ways.
Well,
and,
yeah, but the thing is that like I don't have any regret about that. Like I don't regret that. That's natural. That's normal. There's nothing sad about it.
You didn't live 2 lifetimes with them.
And if I had, I would have spoken to them every day. Anyways, hold on.
Anyway,
I'm looking up some important stuff. That's why the screen is black.
Oh, I see.
You're looking up important stuff.
Yeah. Yes.
Do remember that we cannot play music on this stream.
It's not music.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay, wonderful. Well, chat, I want you to think about who your top character and bottom characters for this episode were. Let's get that. Let's start thinking about that.
And I want you to think about what your perfect ending to Riverdale would be.
Yeah.
I think I also would like an ending where they all died in a terrible way. Like, genuinely, I would like.
I would too.
I mean, it'd be funny. It has to be funny. And this, to me, was not that, like, it wasn't that funny. Their death.
Yeah.
No, there was no funny.
I honestly, this was good for me. I felt satisfied with the ending of Riverdale.
I think that they, like, if it had been, like, they all died in a terrible way. I also think it could have been cool if they went back to 2016 Riverdale and then died in a terrible way.
They all land in 2016 Riverdale and are immediately hit by a bus.
Yeah, no, see, that would be great. I would love that.
I think it could have been cool if they stayed in the quad forever and continuously added everyone else into their quad.
Yes.
Yeah, the Riverdale polycool.
Yeah, and I think that could have been cool.
Unincorporated polycule of Riverdale.
For Riverdale, I would have liked like a really like cliche ending where it's like the dream of an old man that we've never seen before.
Yes, and that's what it was.
I would also have accepted that.
I would have accepted that. I would have liked.
I also would have accepted Archie waking up on his first day of junior year, going, "Wow, what a weird dream."
Yeah,
that would have been funny.
Or like a nuclear bomb being dropped on the town of Riverdale.
Or I would have also accepted. I also would have accepted somebody, perhaps Jughead, putting down an issue of Archie comics and like heading off to go, I don't know, talk to his friends. Like,
oh, that would have been cute. I also would have really liked if they suddenly found out that they actually didn't know who murdered Jason Flowers. And they had to solve that mystery again. Jason Flowers, Jason Blossom.
Yeah.
And they had to solve that again.
Yeah.
And that was the last episode.
Jennifer, how much longer? I need to leave.
Happening? Yeah.
I have to go.
Oh.
Juniper's just doing research.
I'm doing research. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. Let me get it for you. Hold on. I think
the top character. I see some votes for the quad.
I think he's
hold on.
This.
Kitty Kablam said this episode exactly as it is, but with an added scene at the end where they all end up in hell and serial killers from the show are standing around them with bats ready to fight.
Yeah. See, that'd be awesome.
That's a really good ending. That's a very good ending.
Ideal
Riverdale ending. They all stab Jughead to death. That's a really good one. Ooh, ideal Riverdale ending would be like the stereotypical ending where like Jughead writes the end.
Yes.
And then like a meteor falls on him.
Yeah.
That's the ideal.
See, I need it to be just like, I need it to be so camp. I need it to be so like stupid and goof. you know.
McMahon says we're stuck in a void. Juniper,
Yeah.
help. Juniper knows
No,
you're in the void.
I know you're
and-
in the void.
and Juniper wants
you
Juniper
in
wants to
purgatory
keep you
forever.
there.
I want you to stay there. Okay, I have
What
it.
if I-
I think I have it. I think I have it. I think I have it.
A red glow
I swear to God, I think he deleted
starts.
this post. Okay,
Are you looking for Mr. Fantasy stuff?
I'm looking for this. I'm looking for this.
Okay.
A post from KJ Appa. You guys probably can't read this, because
Can you
it's
zoom in?
too small. I think maybe I can.
I still cannot read it, but that's okay.
That's okay. You can
I'll
read
let
it
it
to us.
I'll read it to you. It says it's a.
That's KJ Appa
This
and
is-
Mr. Fantasy
yes.
side
Oh,
by
yeah.
side.
This is an
let's see.
Instagram post from KJ Appa, and it says, "Enough is enough. I won't sit back any longer and watch someone attempt to ruin my life and everything I have worked for."
Oh my god.
And
Oh my god.
Me
KJ
Oh
took
and
to
utterly
Instagram to publicly
stole-
beef with Mr. Fantasy, who he claims has completely and utterly stolen my image
Now,
and
wait.
misappropriated my
we
likeness.
have to listen to what he says.
We are not going to be able to listen to it,
stolen
Juniper.
my image and
It's not long.
misappropriated my image
We can't hear
and my
it.
likeness. And I think we all know who we're talking
Yeah,
about.
the chat will be able to maybe hear it, but not us.
No,
Yeah.
we can't hear it.
This is
Jennifer.
such a bad format. Okay, hold on a second.
Just
I mean, you
tell us
could
what he
just
said.
play it and then tell us
Jennifer,
what he
I
said.
have to go.
Kat,
I am going
there's
to,
so much
going
more
to
left.
leave-
Hold on.
I am going to leave this call soon, and then you will finish this without me.
Kat is
Okay.
gonna
Fine.
drift apart from us naturally.
Now you can
She's gonna have to
read.
go on her own path.
Now you
in
can
life.
listen. Now you can listen.
right.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
let's get into it.
Oh wait. Puleo says, ending where the show was a book Jughead wrote and is presenting to a publishing agent, and the agent goes, "This is terrible," and the show ends.
Really
also
good.
very
Really
good. Also
strong.
very good. Also very good. Okay.
That's my
Here's the
perfect ending.
post so we can
Okay.
release Kat.
And it's f***ed up. It's f***ed up because I just lost on a huge job and can no longer go in for serious work. I don't know what to do about it other than bring it here and do everything that I can to protect myself, because it's completely disrespectful and completely wrong to do that. If anyone out there thinks that it's okay to take someone's image, literal tattoos, and to use it for their own success is completely wrong.
why you
This
needed to
person
hear it.
advocates for positivity and for kindness. Look in the mirror
I love hearing his
and
accent
tell yourself
also.
that you're not a liar. There was recently a music video that was released that included a bunch of people who are really close to me by a guy who's completely and utterly stolen my image and misappropriated my image and my likeness. And I think we all know who we're talking about. And it's f***ed up.
Oh wow.
It's
It's
f***ed up.
it's looped.
Wow.
And then we have people saying, "I was a huge fan
Very-
of this." Taylor Launter saying, "I was a huge fan of this man, but you're right. This has to end. We stand with KJ Appa. Ugh, it's so creepy. Love you,
Rachel
KJ.
Ziegler.
This is horrible.
Molly
What is wrong with
Ringwald.
people?" Patrick Schwarzenegger saying, "I'm sorry, man." He appeared in the music video.
Well, you have to send this to me so I can put this on the board.
I will.
Uh,
This
Please,
is
very
Allison,
good.
go to the bingo board.
Yes,
Please,
okay.
can we go to the bingo
He's
board?
talking about
yeah.
Mr.
Hold
Fan.
on. But yeah. So
McMahon said, "I'm Andrew from Chasm Quest, and I have to support Mr. Fantasy."
Makes a lot of sense.
okay. Here's the
It's
bingo
all coming together. It's all coming together.
Okay.
board. Now
Veronica Cannon, we already have that.
I
Anyone-
know.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
yeah, Petronica Cannon.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Veronica
we got
Cannon.
that. Put that on there. Excellent.
Where's the
Love it.
fucking thing?
I'm really mad that we didn't
Oh,
have
there we go.
Jughead
Never
rapping.
mind.
I mean, I feel
Well, we
like
might.
I feel like
still.
do you guys think that we can put another line on Jarchi Cannon?
I don't
Considering
know. I feel
that like they are in a polycule together, canonically in a polycule together.
Yeah, I think we can do it.
I
wanna do
feel
it.
like we should just
I feel-
do it.
fine,
I
but
think we
feel
should do it.
I feel really cucked by this.
I also feel cucked, and that's part of why I'm saying we should do it, because fuck them.
Yeah.
Jarchi
Fuck them.
Cannon.
They are.
I mean, it's canon.
It's
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 canon.
canon as far as we'll review.
Yeah.
Oh, super turbo hell.
I think from me and Errol's perspective,
Yeah.
that's canon.
Yeah.
I think that's fucking canon.
That's what Pop's Taint is experiencing because he's forced to flip burgers for all fucking
Did you just say
eternity.
Pops?
Yeah,
Taint?
they
That's
did.
his name.
Yeah, they
Yeah, they
did.
did.
They said
That's
Pop's
the name.
taint.
It's not
Alright.
enough that
That's
he
not
has
his
to flip
name.
burgers for eternity. You're gonna call him Pop's Taint.
Yeah.
That's not his name.
This is a cruel.
This is
a
fucked up.
cruel world we live in.
calling him his name.
That's not his name.
Let's go see that. What's our top characters and bottom characters?
Okay. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay.
right.
My bottom character is gonna be. Hold on. I'm just gonna write this, and you guys can tell me if I'm valid or not.
So
Yeah,
Writers,
no,
yeah,
you're
you're
right.
valid.
Okay, thank you.
You're valid.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
valid.
Thank
That's
you.
correct.
Thank you.
Top
Capitalize that.
character. I'm actually gonna say Betty.
I agree.
She
Yes,
acted
I
Betty.
agree. Her acting was
Her-
crazy.
Good
She
job.
hit it
What's
out of the
her-
park.
What's her actor's name? Should we just put in her actor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah, what's
remember
her
what's her.
It's like Alice something or like
Can't be Alice.
no, it's not. But
Betty, Riverdale. Her name is
Lily Reinhardt.
Oh my god.
Lily Reinhardt.
Lily Reinhardt. Sorry, I didn't
L-
scroll up to this one.
Lili. Lili.
Hi, I'm really sorry I agreed to do the music video with him. I had no idea it was affecting your life like this. I obviously won't engage anymore with him and just feel really bad about the
Wow.
whole thing. I hope you can accept my apology from Zoe
Wow.
Deutsch. Okay, sorry, I had to say that. Lily Reinhardt.
yeah, Lily Reinhardt. Oh, she's number 2. Yeah.
Yeah, Betty, Lily Reinhardt.
Okay.
And last top 3 character. Great question. I don't know, man.
I think because it's just not fair.
Yeah, I'll take that.
That's my thought, but if you guys have other ideas,
Yeah.
let me know.
I'm fine with
that
that.
or
Yeah.
Cheryl in the 70s.
I mean, Cheryl's always on
Cheryl is
there.
always, but
Yeah,
she really
no,
wasn't even in this episode that much, which also actually kind of pisses me off now that I'm thinking about it.
And then bottom 3 characters, we got writers. Can we please put the poem?
Yeah,
I disagree. I thought the poem was funny as fuck. I thought the
No.
poem was the best part of the episode.
I liked the
It was
poem.
the best part, and yet it's in the bottom 3
It was
characters.
the worst poem I've ever heard in my life. It has
That's
to
why
be
it was
here.
wasn't a
funny.
poem. It wasn't even a
That's why it
poem.
was
It wasn't
funny.
even a
It
poem.
was
belongs
like
in the
it was like
bottom.
Comedy
I wish-
Central roast.
I wish the whole episode had maintained the tone of the poem.
I actually agree.
I
I
want
agree.
my bottom 3 character. My next bottom 3 character is my third bottom 3 character. We didn't talk about it at all during the slides, but there's a bit where they all go, "Let's do one more ride in Archie's hot rod," and then they get into a fucking car
I
from the
forgot about that.
1930s.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that was weird.
And
Yeah.
then they drive for
The
so
1930s
long.
hot rod. Put that on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was not okay. That was not
No.
okay.
No,
That was
it's
not okay.
like so not a 1950s car at all.
So people are saying young hot pop Tate for fan favorite. People are
Yeah.
saying,
I'm just gonna put
people
that
are
on
saying
here.
Archie for writing the poem, or Archie's poem for enemy.
For fan enemy. I also see inevitability of death has to be the enemy.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm pretty into that. I would love to add that.
I'm also mad that the devil wasn't in this episode. I love the
Yeah,
devil.
I agree.
I'm pretty sure the devil stops becomes non-existent. I think they write the devil out of existence.
I think the devil wrote this episode.
Okay, I'm putting the inevitability of death.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
That's your enemy, fans.
Specifically, I know a lot of you said the poem, but I'm doing this specifically because we already have the poem in our bottom 3 characters, so the poem is already represented.
Well, we could switch the poem and the inevitability of death.
It doesn't matter.
I like how it is. I have to go.
Kat has to leave.
Okay.
Kat has to leave. Hold on, let me get the wheel up.
All right. We gotta spin the wheel. I think we just only need to spin the wheel once.
Because 2 of us are gonna watch the episode.
you can spin it
Yes.
once.
So yeah, just
Once.
in case it wasn't clear, we're still Riverdaleing. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we'll just stick with the teams that we would have had. So I'll be with Noelle.
Yeah.
And should we just watch the original episode we were gonna watch, Noelle?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, perfect.
All right,
So
so me and Juniper.
spin that big beautiful.
Okay,
wheel.
sorry. Okay, hold on.
Did things get re-added or no?
No, I just I think the my OBS got weird.
513.
Oh, 513.
Season 5.
Okay, so
I don't
this
know what was
is
happening in that
this is
season.
me and Errol's episode, correct?
Yeah.
Is
Okay,
that what we
I will
said?
look it up for you.
Okay, thank
Riverdale.
you. I need to write it down.
Season 5. 513.
Yeah.
All right. So season 5 is when the acting is at its worst, in my opinion.
Yep, agreed.
Oh, great.
So enjoy that.
When was the tickling? What season was the tickling?
I think that was like season 2 or 3. All right, season 5. This episode is called Reservoir Dogs.
Sure.
And there's a character I've never heard of before. It says, while helping Eric deal with his PTSD, Archie is forced to confront his own past trauma in the army. To find the lonely highway killer, Betty and Tabitha come up with a way to lure truckers to Pops. Honestly, it sounds like a great episode.
We'll see. We'll see.
Enjoy.
Enjoy that one.
All right.
So your guys' names from the previous one is the tunnel gaze. Are you keeping that?
I'll keep it, yeah.
Okay. Errol, ours was God and Gucci. Are we keeping that? Okay.
We can release
Fantastic.
Cat that way.
Yeah, that's what I was
Please.
thinking too.
My puppy is barking, and I hate to hear it, and
Oh, little puppy.
I can't emphasize this enough. I have to go.
Kat,
Yes.
you may go. You may go.
Okay.
And you may go, because this has been Riverdale Roulette.
This has been Riverdale Roulette.
Thank you so much for listening to us litigate whether or not it was a good episode. And we
Don't let your dad go old and die. Sorry.
We will be back in 1 month. We don't know the exact date as of yet.
We'll try and announce it sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try and announce it sooner next time. But if you haven't already, be sure to, do all the YouTube things, subscribe, turn on notifications, like this little video, tell your friends. We stream at 6:30 on one Monday per month.
Yep.
You can find us at Legend Lark Pod all over the internet. And
don't let your dad go to jail.
Don't let your dad go to jail.
Yep.
Don't let your dad go to super turbo hell.
Don't let your dad go to Pop's Diner.
Yeah, or there.
Don't let your dad go to Pop's
Okay.
Taint.
Goodbye.
Bye.